Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in D.C.
ESPN New York. Now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS FM HD2 New York. Bart Scott.
What the hell?
Chris Carlin.
Take a hike. We're good.
This is Bart and Carlin
Buckle your chin strap. We about to bang.
on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
The Mets are intolerable, unwatchable, and all of it. Holy crap.
It's sufferable.
Or we have to be better. No, there's no excuses.
Like what?
Obviously. It's been a long period of time here where we're not playing well, so gotta fix it.
Fix it how? How do you fix it?
You don't. It's unfixable. I think we are reaching the point. That is my question for everyone today. Can you fix this? Is this fixable at this point?
I mean, we're giving up grand salamis, man.
I need the Knicks to make a run beyond the finals. I need them to make it to August. Can we play into the summer and play an international championship where they got to go to FIBA? And they got to go play in Brazil. And they got to go play in Spain. And then they got to go play in New Zealand. Can we do that?
The fact with so much bad money on the books, if these guys can't turn it around, it's ridiculous. And it's like $230?
Oh, no. Keep going.
I'm talking about the bad. Soto money's not bad.
Okay.
Soto did Soto things. The fact that they can't generate any type of points is concerning too. It's supposed to be a professional line.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. This is what we're going to do to start the show today.
It's exhausting, man. Listen,
it is exhausting.
If it wasn't for the Knicks, man, we would be, and we just had to focus on this.
Exactly. Can somehow we extend the Knicks season like the NBA Finals? We already turned it into a 3-week affair. How about a 3-month affair? Can you get me to training camp?
Man, we need to do the Last Dance documentary on somebody.
It's freaking brutal. It is brutal. It's Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York. ESPN New York YouTube channel. We are thrilled to have you with us. We have a Game 6 tonight. Bart and I are going to be at Calandras in Caldwell, New Jersey for Game 6. 7 o'clock tip. We will see you there. $5 margaritas, half-price wings. I don't know what more you need. You got that, and you got us, and you got the Knicks. We'll get to all that. But we have to start with as bad as this is right now. We have to start with just how terrible this is. I'm just going to start throwing people at you, and you tell me if it's bad money so far, okay? Like you were just asking how much bad money do we have?
Yeah.
I'll start throwing people at you. Is this bad money? Bo Bichette, is that bad money? $42 million.
Yeah, Bo Bichette, 1 for 5. Yeah, that's bad money.
42 mil, bad money. Marcus Simeon, do I even need to ask? 24 mil. That's horrible money. Sean Manaea, 22 million.
And that snuck up on us. We thought that was going to be good money.
And it's not.
It was good money before when we gave it to him. It ain't been good money not one day since he got that contract.
Luis Robert, 22 million. Good money? He's hurt. But, yeah, is he headed to the IL? Because apparently it takes 6 weeks to find out what happened with an MRI.
Well, according to SNY, it looks like he will be landing on the IL later today.
Okay. Devin Williams, $15 million. Good money?
Man,
no.
That's somebody need to be smacked for that one.
Clay Holmes. All right, Clay Holmes.
That's good money. That's good money. That's good money.
All right,
Clay Holmes, that's good money right there. We got good money.
We got good money in Clay Holmes. Luke Weaver, $11 million.
Nope.
Is it bad money, Tom? Would you call Luke Weaver bad money yet?
I would say so because it's a collective effort. The bullpen sucks, and as a result, Luke Weaver's not doing
it. At worst, it's even money.
All right, I'm going to put him over in the even money column. Is David Peterson at 8.1 bad money? Yes.
Coming off yesterday? Come on, man.
Freddie Peralta. I can't call that bad money. That's fine. Listen, we can go on and on and on. It's freaking horrible. So if by your definition, now I got to do some math. 30, 72, 72. No, we're not putting Juan Soto. Juan Soto is not bad money.
That's good money. Quit playing.
Stop, Tom. Stop.
Yeah, that's time.
Could you possibly not show your bias for once and show an objectivity that you appear to be incapable of?
Well, I'm wearing a Yankee hat today, so that's not going to happen.
Yeah, apparently not. So pipe down. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah,
30 and 52. I'm trying to do some math. 30 and 52. 30 and 22 is 52.
Oh, that's 84.
30. All right. Hang on a second.
Oh, what are you talking
42 and 24 is 66.
Yep.
66 plus 22 is 88.
88, yeah.
88 plus 22 is 110.
Yep.
125. 133.
I still argue I was correct.
Billion. What? What?
I was trying to say that's correct.
I can't ever tell whether you're in my ear or on the air. That's the problem, too. I don't know. Was that on the air? Were both of them on the air?
Yeah, they were both on the air.
I don't know. The whole thing sucks. How about that? Let's just leave it there. The whole thing sucks.
I mean, the entire, National League East is, outside of Atlanta is crazy.
The Mets are literally the worst team in baseball right now.
Worst team in the worst conference? Worst division?
Worst everything. I mean, they are 10 and 20. 10 and 20. This is how bad they are. It is unbelievable to me that we have gotten to this point and nothing has really happened. And listen, the main question to me at this point is this remotely fixable this year? I'm not talking about the offseason. I'm not talking about 5 years down the road. Can anything be salvaged out of this season?
Feels like we've done this twice, man. We did this with Verlander and Scherzer. Early on, we did this early.
At least that took a little longer. 10 and 20. I mean, come on.
This is instantaneous. I don't know how you gather the steering wheel and put the car back on the road. You don't have many pieces that other people would want. How do you the Verlander and the Scherzer thing was a quick teardown.
I didn't even put Lindor in there. Lindor's still good money. I still have to call Lindor good money. Good money or even money? I'm sorry. I left out Polanco. I left out some of the guys on the IL. So that was only $143 million. Polanco, $20 million. Horrible money. $163. Kodai Senga, $178.
Oh, that's trash money.
Oh my God. I can't believe I left him out. AJ Minter, has he pitched yet? He's got $11 million. Can't call it good money. Although I would say, I can almost put that in the even money column right now.
Yo.
He hasn't even had the chance to really stink it up yet.
Kodai Senga has been the most disappointing acquisition that I've had to stomach in a long time in any sport. I mean, you talk about the ghost pitch, the expectations were so high. And it's been excuse after excuse made for him. His mechanics, he hasn't been healthy. What's this, this is fourth season?
For Kodai Senga, this is season number 4.
Has he had one good season? I don't think he's had one.
He had the first year. He was pretty solid.
Pretty solid in what we expected. It's two different things.
No, I mean,
didn't he, what's the guy that we were fighting for the Dodgers a couple years ago?
Yamamoto.
Yeah, Yamamoto. He hasn't shown any of that for consistency. Not just one season. No, he hasn't. But didn't he have the same expectations?
His first year had an ERA of 2.98 and was 12-7. That was fine, and he only made 29 starts. Since then, he hasn't been very good at all. The ERA was okay 2 years ago, or last year, at 3.02, but did he feel like, with the injury and with all of it, that it was worth it? No. Didn't feel like it to me. I mean, they sent him to the minor leagues last year, for Pete's sake, when he was healthy. What are we doing? The point is simply this. The manager getting fired doesn't fix this, right? Do you think that this is, locker rooms better than anybody. Clubhouses better than anybody. Take me through this. Does a different voice with this level of talent on this team have a chance of at least making an impact in a positive way if you hand it over to Carlos Beltran?
I mean, well, Beltran is different because he's a former player. I think he's going to bring accountability. He's going to shake up the locker room. I think he's going to make things uncomfortable for everybody. I think he's going to be highly demanding of people. But with all clubhouses, you wonder who's the calming voice. Who's the person in the clubhouse that's saying, "Hey, man, let's get it together." Who's calling the team meeting? Lindor not gonna call it.
Well, Lindor's hurt right now, so it's awfully hard to hear that.
Soto not his character. I mean, you expect maybe back in the day that Pete Alonso, McNeil, maybe even Nemo would have the respect to call it together. Like, hey man, we need if we not winning, we got to play harder. We got to do something, right? We got to do extra. Like when it goes this bad, somebody has to step up and say, hey, hell no, we're gonna put a halt to this. And I just don't know who in there is somebody that you can count on. Everybody's new, and that's the hard part. When it's so many people are new, it's tough to deal with.
But at least you would listen to guys who had been there before, right?
Like who?
Maybe that's this question. When you walked into the Jet locker room, how long did it take for you to become a leader?
Instantaneously.
Well, that's my point. Like, could any of these guys have done that?
But because
Marcus Simeon was supposed to be a major clubhouse addition.
Yeah, I came over.
What addition has he been?
It's hard for you to do that or say that when you suck too.
Yes, because they look at your performance and they say, you can't talk to me.
It took me at least 3 years to start sucking.
My problem here is just I don't know where this is fixable. So I don't know where. First of all, if you're just going to fire the manager and you're going to make Kai Correa the manager, what does that do? Like, he's been here as part of this, and I know that he's not the primary voice. Is this even fixable? Like, it has to be somebody like Beltran who's going to at least walk in the door and immediately command respect, doesn't it? Or Cora, it doesn't sound like he's going to do it during the year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has to be somebody with authority, with a resume to say, hey, I've been here. This is how I dug myself out.
And then it also, I look around and I don't know what about this would fix what the glaring problems are. They can't hit.
Right. So it's been, how many games have Lindor and Soto been in the lineup together? Not many.
Not many, and They don't like each other. By the way, that's another issue, that you can't get those two seemingly on the same page.
So ultimately, if they don't really care for each other, ultimately we know Juan Soto wins out. And we know that the Lindor contract, because it's so old, has value. So do you just decide to move on?
I mean, but the Lindor thing gets trickier because you have to be able to trade him. You have to get his approval.
At this point, he's been here, 5 years? At this point, he's got to be saying, man, I want to go win somewhere. He's got to be thinking, I want to go win somewhere. I mean, I don't think he's happy with what's going on. Like he doesn't want to. I think he wants to go somewhere where he has a chance to win something at a high level. At some point, he's getting older. Soto's different. Soto's won championships.
Listen, here's Soto after the game.
I'm the only winner on the team. The rest of them are losers, either by choice or by birth.
It may as well be.
That's so appropriate.
It may as well be. But I hate
Stearns has put together a horrible pitching rotation and a horrible lineup.
Well, this is where my issue is right now.
Where's the
point about the point about the manager is, I don't think it really changes enough. What's happened here is this has been a team that has been constructed poorly. And I am 100% of this belief, do with it what you will. I think there are some guys that are excellent at making something out of nothing, at operating when they don't have room in the margins for error. I think of that line from The Departed with Jack Nicholson. He's like John Lennon. You give me a tuba, I'll get something out of it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like that. So I feel like Stearns in Milwaukee was like that. I can get something out of what we got. But when you give him more than enough and he's got room to make mistakes, he doesn't feel the pressure to be as fine and correct with every signing, or at least it affects his evaluation.
Right. Well, he's made mistakes because he thought he had room for error. That explains to Marcus Simeon. Like, we all knew that he couldn't hit, and we thinking that, okay, well, great defender, great leader, he'll eventually play to the back of his baseball card. Nah. At some point, and see, that's one that slipped through the cracks. He keeps letting things slip through the cracks. Shaman Naya slipping through the cracks.
He thought he was doing a brilliant thing by getting rid of the last 2 years of Brandon Nimmo's contract.
Yep.
Okay.
How's Brandon Nimmo doing today?
And so Nimmo couldn't get along with Lindor. I mean, they both said that wasn't the case, but who knows?
But if that's the case, Lindor can't get along with Soto.
There seems to be a common denominator with Lindor getting along with people.
Right. Is it a Lindor problem?
Listen, I think in the Jeff McNeil case, it was a Jeff McNeil problem. That one I'll let go. But I think with Lindor, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He just may not be the right guy for what this is.
Exactly. No.
$178 million, which we just counted up in bad money, would rank 18th, just ahead of Cincinnati in total money spent. The entire payroll, not just bad money.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It is unreal.
I don't see any way out this season. And I don't see any way. Like, these contracts aren't easy to get out of. No, not remotely, because how many of them can you just ship away and say, we'll eat part of it? Like, you want to keep telling the owner that? Like, the owner bears the biggest responsibility because this is the guy that he wanted, and his executive that he handpicked isn't coming through. He ain't pulling no Muji.
Yep.
Right? Muji's doing his thing. Like, we can respect in the moves that he made. We'll see if they materialize. But he's making the moves, and when the Mets made all these moves, did we really think, instead of going to get Tucker and they losing out on those type of guys, did we really think that the Bo Bichette's and the Marcus Semien was a formidable option?
I mean, Bichette we thought was a good move.
Yep.
We thought at the time it was a good move.
And
Marcus Semien, if you listened to the show, you knew that I knew that this was what was coming. And I'm not making myself out to be some prophet. All I did was watch 2 years of baseball when he can't freaking hit. So it's not like that was any surprise. If you had the MLB package, you knew this already.
And you forget the New York of it all. Some people just can't play in New York. So then you throw that on top of struggling already.
I mean, even so, like, has there been any part of this that feels like there's been an extra New York pressure to it? Like
nobody's even paying attention right now.
Yeah, let's be fair. 10-20, they're kind of flying under the radar.
It's gonna get hot in these streets. Draft over with. Like,
you damn well better hope the Knicks wrap this up.
June, July is gonna get hot as hell for them.
Yes, you had better figure this out and figure this out quickly because it's going to be a brutal summer where nobody is going to care.
And Mendoza just sounds lost, man.
I just don't think
every cliche, like, I feel like they just keeping him on to make him suffer with them.
He feels like a crash test dummy.
Yeah.
Like they keep throwing him back in the car and they keep launching the car at 100 miles an hour toward the wall, and the wall is the press conference every night before and after the game. And that's what it is.
We are playing good. Like,
go out there and take the hits, buddy.
No, Sherlock. We're not playing good. We got to play better. Like, okay. How? Like, try something, man.
None of that feels like he has any kind of clue. And I don't expect him to because
it's a personnel issue. His guys aren't playing. It's not that he's making, like, big blunders as a manager. He's not making bad decisions or, it's not his fault. But he's going to take the blame when it should fall squarely on the shoulders of Stearns.
Absolutely it should. And what my biggest issue with Stearns would be is that when you put together a team that you start to sell me on run prevention, and Simeon's going to make us much better up the middle. Luis Robert, if we get anything from him offensively, it's a bonus because he's a really good defensive center fielder. We're going to, with Lindor, him, and Jimmy up the middle, we're going to be great.
Right.
By the way, we're going to suck at first base. We're going to be worse than we were with Pete. Joe Leo, do you think this is Pete's bat aside? Defensively, does this feel worse than Pete? Because it kind of does to me.
Yes, because you have two guys who are not first basemen trying to play the position.
Yes.
Learning on the job.
It's like that Ron Washington quote from Moneyball. It's very easy to play first base, right, Juan? No, it's extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult. So there's that. There's Bichette playing third base.
The hot corner.
What do you want me to do? Dive for it? It's so frustrating to watch this in its totality and see how everybody is contributing to how bad this was. Sean Manaea. Oh, my God. David Stearns handed him $75 million for 3 years after that 1 year, and that was enough. Like, starting pitching is not important. to David Stearns, but Sean Manaea is? Sean Manaea was the guy? That's my guy. That's the guy I got to make that work with. What?
Signed the wrong guy out of those two. Should have signed Severino.
It's hard to argue.
Sevy was there, too.
It's hard to argue.
Hey, that's the thing. I think he's figured it out. 32 years old. Okay.
Who has figured what out? Besides, let me ask you something. Besides Clay Holmes and Nolan McLean right now,
yeah,
what do you feel good about?
Soto.
Yeah, okay, Soto. That's it.
I guess Lindor went healthy.
Ish.
So it's like we were playing spades. I'll be sitting here like, yeah, man, I got 3 in the possible.
Like, I've never played spades.
What?
I've never played spades.
I think spades is like a black thing. Like you can get,
it might be just
you can get
not
killed.
a dork thing. Like
No.
it might be cool people who play it.
No. It's a black game.
Okay.
Like you will die if you renege. If you mess up renege or mess up on the books on something like that, like you are cast out of the family.
I don't know what any of this means. I'm sorry. I sound
renege like
loser.
if you it's like if you throw a heart and you got a heart in there or something like that, that's reneging. Like, oh, you had a heart? Oh, give us the books, right? So it's like, because you got to match. Like, somebody lead with a king of heart, you got to throw your biggest heart out. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. I'm sure it's similar games like that, where somebody lead with a card, you got to throw the card out. Aces and jokers or take everything, that type of stuff. And then you count your books at the end. Everybody throw their 4 cards out. It's almost like Uno without like the skip you, draw 2, F you, all that stuff.
Skip you, draw 2, F you.
Yeah. They should add that to Uno.
FU feels like what the Mets are doing every night when you're watching. That feels like a big FU. And not only that, you come back a night after you have a 7-run 4th inning. You give up a 7-run 4th inning. Like you had an 8-0 win the night before.
That's karma
easy as
for
could
that
be.
ass. Karma for that ass.
And you lose 14-2 to the Nationals.
Embarrassing, man.
So bad.
We're technically back in last place.
Yes, you are. And it doesn't have anything to do with run differential. It just has to do with being the worst. So this is the question for you. Is this at all fixable? I don't want to hear from the Tom Bowers of the world who are delighting in this pain. I want to hear from the Met fan right now. Who do you blame? Is this fixable? Is this fixable? Is it fixable? 800-919-3776. 800-919-ESPN. Bart and Carlin, we are just getting started. What a freaking day we've got today. We've got the Knicks, some positivity to talk about later on. And Bart raised an excellent question this morning about not just about tonight, but about the future in the coming weeks. I cannot wait to get to that in a little bit. It will catch your attention who the Jets are projected to be taking next year as a quarterback. It will catch your attention. My guy Jordan Reed has his latest mock draft out. And I shouldn't say latest, first. Jordan was literally finishing up the 2027 mock draft as we got done with the 7th round of 2026.
I would love to see what his draft was, his mock draft was last year before to see how this year turned out.
Yeah, Cade Klubnik was a first-round pick, I can tell you that. Yeah, things have changed quite a bit. Anyway, dear God, we're just starting, but Met fans, where are you at? Is this at all fixable at 800-919-3776? Also on the YouTube chat, let's go. Get involved. You should be watching. You should be commenting. You should be with us. And by the way, we're at Calandras tonight in Caldwell, New Jersey, Game 6, Knicks-Hawks.
Mets suck. We'll see you tomorrow.
If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that last for weeks. Getting sick right now before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and pharmacy is stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of common and serious illnesses. services. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. And save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. That's promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
It's a horrible traffic mess. Let's call it a nightmare both ways. George Washington Bridge. Crash on the Cross Bronx, northbound 95, eastbound Cross Bronx, Alexander Hamilton Bridge. 2 left lanes are blocked. That backs up the George Washington Bridge in from New Jersey. At least a 1-hour delay and getting really bad. Now going westbound Cross Bronx, you got rubbernecking from at least the Bronx River Parkway. And heading north on the Harlem River Drive, separate accident on the ramp to the outbound George Washington Bridge. At the Verrazano Bridge, that's the upper level Brooklyn bound, 3 lanes are closed because of a crash. Bellport, Long Island, westbound Sunrise Highway at Station Road, that is still closed because of a crash investigation. A couple of things in Westchester, northbound on the Hutch at Wilmont Road. It's a crash with the truck on the shoulder, been out there for a while. And Greenberg, you got northbound Springbrook Parkway, a crash, 1 lane blocked at Jackson Avenue. I'm Bob Williams on 880 ESPN New York.
Chris Carlin with you. Glad to be joined right now by Taylor Canfield. He is the U.S. Sail GP team driver, and we are all getting ready for the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix coming up at the end of May. Taylor, how we doing?
Yeah, we're excited for the home event in New York, and can't wait to be there and racing in front of all the fans.
Now, what is your role as driver of the U.S. Sail GP team?
So as a driver, you kind of have 2 different roles. One is trying to help make sure that the boat is going, as fast as you can around the racetrack. And then in addition to that, kind of the decision maker on board, and using the information that I'm getting from the whole team and the coach booth to kind of make those split-second decisions around the racetrack.
It sounds like an awesome atmosphere. What's the energy going to be like sailing right at New York City?
There's no better feeling racing in front of the home crowd, representing our country, and hearing their cheering through our headsets that we have on board is, it gives me the chills just thinking about it. So we're pumped.
We're looking forward to the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix coming at the end of May. Taylor, thanks.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
It feels like I've been doing this for like 30 years. I've been doing talk shows since early 2000s, so 25 years. It feels like there's always a period with the Mets every year where we are sarcastically playing Meet the Mets. I think that's fair to say. 800-919-3776. 800-919-ESPN. It is Bart and Carlin on ESPN New York and the ESPN New York YouTube channel. Let's hit the phones. Let's get right to it. And we will start with Jose in Connecticut on ESPN New York. Jose, what's going on, bud? How are you?
I'm good, guys. What's up? It's funny, Bart, I didn't realize spades was a black game until I was an adult because I went to my school. My schools were predominantly black.
Yeah.
So, like, we played at lunchtime. So when I was older, I'm like, you don't know spades? Nobody knew spades except for, my black friends. So that was funny. It's kind of like
they knew bid whiz.
For white.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I tried to teach my kids that the other day. So I'm like, teach you about the big joker, little joker anyway.
Yeah.
But
Jose, first
guys,
off, before you go there, how many friends did you lose that because they couldn't be your partner because they was your partner in spades and they jacked you up and you just pissed off with them for a while? So
you keep kicking them off the table, man. And like this personal, like if you can't play, you don't get on the table. Stay on the side.
Yeah, rookie.
Rookies, yep. It's like dominoes for Hispanics. But guys, like I had two reasons why I want Mendoza fired. And to answer your question, Chris, I mostly blame David Stearns, but we can't act like Mendoza is not part of the problem. He had no answers last year when they had a free fall. Like, he has no answers now. He doesn't seem to have a feeling for the players. And my point was, I'd rather have someone with experience that has been there, that know, like someone that played more, like someone like even like a Beltran or a manager that has more experience where they have a feel for the team. He doesn't have a feel. He noticed that so many of his moves never work out during in-game. He doesn't have answers after the game. So if we fired him now and the players still stunk all year and didn't play to the card, then you have more reason to fire David Stearns because now you look at David Stearns like, okay, we got rid of the manager, and this guy, your Kai Correa, who you love so much, stunk too.
But Jose,
you know
let me
what
ask
I mean?
you this question, all right? What answer is he supposed to have when they just can't hit? Like, what's the answer? Go hit.
But are you going to tell me that, like, he has no, like, even all of his moves in game, he never has a feeling for when the pitcher should stay in or out. Never has a. Coming from last year, he has no feeling for the pitchers at all. And I would actually say a bigger problem too. None of the Mets staff has great, like, big league experience. Kai Correa, the pitching coach, Mendoza played in the minors, but none of these guys played at a high level. Like, and that to me is a problem with this whole analytical franchise where you think that a manager is just a numbers guy that can follow your lead. There's still some value on guys that, like, been there, that can talk to these players and know how to get out of things, how to improve, because no one on the Mets has been as bad as they are this year. So everyone, the baseball cards, they're playing worse. So you're going to tell me that no one can help them? I don't buy that,
Listen, I understand what you're saying. I just don't see where it's going to make a huge difference now.
I get it, but it's a great point. Sometimes a former player, somebody who has experience playing, or at least having somebody on your staff that has played at a high level, is great insight to maybe potentially to avoid the issues that could be happening in the clubhouse, to be able to figure out ways to motivate guys, to get them to play. That's a value. In this analytical world, sometimes we forget about the gut and the feeling and how to bring a group of people together, especially when you have so many new people in the clubhouse. Like, that's why we always went up to Cortland, right? We always went up to Cortland to go away because, Rex saw value and being isolated, away from distractions, away from the world. Really, you basically
you're all you have.
Yeah, you basically go up there and you have to rely on the teammate. If you don't have a car, you might see somebody that you never kind of hang out with. Like, hey man, can I get a ride? You about to go over to the facility, or you about to go over to treatment? Can I get a ride? Then you're forced to talk, and you may not ever had to talk to that guy because he plays offense or defense, and you guys play separate roles. You may have never spoken to that guy, but then you talk to him. So now, when you see him, now you feel comfortable going to sit next to him at cafeteria when you sit to eat, opposed to going over and sit by yourself. You're like, man, we talked, we chopped it up, and then you get more, and then you start learning. Then guys start to say, man, you can lean on me, and then you feel comfortable go ask him a question about something because ultimately, like, we're teammates, but we're competing for the same job, at least in training camp. But then you need those type of relationships. And that's how teams become family. And, people always talk about how cliche it is. But, like, when I was in Baltimore early when I was with the Jets, we're a family. You can see it on the field. Like, you can see when you care. You can see a different level of concern. When somebody's struggling, everybody rallies around him and picks them up. Nobody's like, man, that's on him. I'm doing, to your point.
Doing my thing.
To your point.
Yeah.
I'm the only winner on the team. Like, it's none of that, right? There's no isolation. It's no big-time guy. Like I said, I played with big stars equivalent to Soto and equivalent to Lindor. It was Ray Lewis. It was Jonathan Ogden. It was Ed Reed. To a certain extent, it was Terrell Suggs. I played with guys like that, and they had a great ability to bring people together, not push them apart and divide them. They were all inclusive, and that's a skill. That's also something that has to be taught if you don't have that in your DNA naturally.
Let's go to Moose in Jamaica next. ESPN New York. Moose, what's going on, bud? How are you?
Yes, I'm doing well. What up, Bart? What up, Carlin?
What up?
How are you?
What do you got?
Good. So, yeah, from a Yankee fan perspective, because my mom's a Mets fan, and I try to get her to watch. She barely knows the team. That's basically the situation of her fanhood. But at the same time, Peter Long, it's kind of fixable, but it's kind of just salvageable. Whatever finish to the trade deadline, and then they'll basically make their moves accordingly, how much they're in and how much they're not. But this is all on Stearns to blame because, yes, okay, getting rid of Nimmo, I understand the contract. Jeff McNeil, not really a serviceable player. But Pete Alonso's a talisman. Who's going to pitch to Soto? Do you think Soto's going to have a top 3 MVP year without Pete Alonso batting behind him?
I think Soto can,
so
yes.
That's the thing.
I know what you're saying. I know the premise of it. But if Alonso was lighting it up, I mean, it's starting to come around a little bit, but he's not lighting it up right now. He's still hitting under 200, and I think he's got 4 home runs, something like that. He's got like 4 home runs. So, listen, I understand the premise of letting the guys go that they let go. Right now, it does not look good. I'm not going to pin it all on that. What I am going to pin it on is you made these decisions with certain things in mind, and your fixes to the problem have made things worse.
And that goes to my point of Pete Alonso because he's the heartbeat of the team. He's been with the team his whole life and was so committed, so devoted to the cause. And that's an intangible. What the Mets lack are intangibles that never say die, it factor Tom Brady, all the great champions have had. And Pete Alonso was that for them. And that's my main point. You don't get rid of a guy like that. Thanks for taking my call.
You got it, Moose. I get it. I understand the mentality of it. It is a guy that hit the biggest home run that you've had in a while, a couple of years ago, in a big spot when he wasn't necessarily lighting it up in the postseason before that. So I completely understand where you're coming from with that thought process. I can't argue with it. A couple of other things I wanted to chime in with here from the ESPN New York YouTube chat. Baki, the fix is firing Stearns and getting Beltran or Cora as manager, but something tells me Cora will just use the Mets to get the best offer possible. That's certainly possible in the offseason. Now, there are people in here saying go out and get Cora now. Like, Cora's not going to – I don't think Cora's going to go do it now.
We think that the Phillies already offered him. He said he's chilling with his family.
Yeah, and if Cora waits till the offseason, there will be other teams that will be lining up for him as well. And you know what? Depending on what happens, one of them might be the Yankees. Depending on what happens, because we don't know how that plays out, one of them might be the Yankees. And do you think that Alex Cora, with the chip on his shoulder that he's going to have, would pass up a chance to manage the Yankees?
You think he would give the Bill Belichick facts like, sorry, I'm not going to be able to do it, Mets, I'm backing out?
Exactly. Like he'd take the job and then resign the next day like Belichick.
Yeah.
I resign as manager of the NYM.
On some tissue. Hey, bro, did you write this on a bounty sheet of paper towel?
We got a lot of people checking in on the next two. We'll talk about that. 800-919-3776, 800-919-ESPN. Tutty time. Bart, you look great, by the way. What are you on?
Where?
A guy in the chat says, you look great. What are you on?
How can you see?
I don't know.
I got all white on.
Well, you look good. You always look good.
The opposite of Dexter Lawrence. You know what I'm saying?
800. So you're not in the cheeseburger. By the way, there's a development. Now, there's rumors about something happening that is an exciting something that it would be innovative. It would be unbelievable, which leads me to think maybe it's not. true, but there are rumors. And we'll get to what that is coming up. Bart Carlin, ESPN New York.
D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back. This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates. Did you know Social Security takes money out of every paycheck you earn? Paycheck after paycheck. And you're not supposed to touch that money until you're 67? What if you can't work? What if you need that money now? The system is challenging and most people get denied. That's a fact. D'Agostino & Associates has the experience to win, and we win. A lot. If you filed for Social Security disability benefits and were denied, let us appeal. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. Bite Back means fight back. 1-800-248-3222. We'll fight to get you paid. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and handles Social Security disability claims and appeals. Remember, if you've been denied, call us first. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates. We win. A lot.
Hey Yankees fans, gather a group of 10 or more and take advantage of our 2026 Yankees group ticket specials. Whether you're getting together with family and friends, organizing a fundraiser, or entertaining clients, your group will love bonding over the Bronx Bombers. Start planning your 2026 group outings today. Log on to Yankees.com/groups. Call 212-YANKEES or email us at groups@Yankees.com. That's 2026 group tickets. Call 212-YANKEES or visit Yankees.com/groups today.
Mr. Big Time Capital One Bank guy.
Mom, please.
Well, look at this Capital One Cafe. I just might move in.
Or just drop by. Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week.
I could put my spoon collection right here by the ATM. Yes.
Wow, you weren't kidding, Mom.
I never kid about the spoon collection, son. Oh, hey, what's that thing you always say?
There's no fees or minimums on Capital One checking accounts.
No, the other one.
What's in your wallet?
Oh, that's my boy.
Terms apply. Visit CapitalOne.com/bank guide for details. Capital One and member FDIC.
My name is Christine, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, was a healthy 34-year-old, and 3 months later, he was gone. Thankfully, he had life insurance. Ethos made it so easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. 100% online, no medical exam. Life insurance didn't take away the loss, but it did give us the space to just grieve.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. Ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The Knicks are in the playoffs and working toward their ultimate goal.
The 2025 NBA Cup champions, your New York Knicks.
Will this be the year the Knicks punch their ticket to the NBA Finals?
The Knicks have much bigger goals at the end of the year. Step back three with 5 seconds. He got it! Jalen Brunson steps back and puts the Knicks in front.
Thanks to all our New York Knicks partners this season, including Verizon, Thrivewell Infusion, and London Jewelers on ESPN New York.
What is that, carrot cake? You have carrot cake? You got carrot cake. Please, we should do a segment every day, the menu. Every day, what you walk in here with. What did you walk in here with today?
Oh, carrot cake and same salami sandwich, but I put on a roll today.
A salami sandwich on a roll, carrot cake, and jalapeno chips.
And coffee.
But 2 coffees. What, you got an espresso?
A macchiato.
Here, hold some of that up to the camera, Bart.
It's a hot pistachio cortado. I don't even know what the cortado is.
It's very fancy coffee.
Yeah.
And a hot caramel macchiato.
And a hot caramel macchiato. Only 1 bag of chips today? Normally it's 2 or 3.
Yeah. Last night, man, I ate late, man. Shout out to 86. The 86.
What's the 86?
It's a very hard to get in restaurant.
And I'm not going to ask how you got in because you're Bart Scott, so you can get in.
Yeah, it's only like maybe 10 tables.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is it? In the city?
Secret
location?
Yeah.
Secret location. Okay. And
they got stuff remnants of the like Underground Railroad. It used to be a place where Prohibition, where people used to run out. So they got like a funny,
like a speakeasy kind of thing?
Yeah. But they got a funny door that they used to run out of when the people come, and then they had like a
like in Harlem Nights.
Yeah. And then they also have like a, well, you would just walk by. You wouldn't even know what it is.
You wouldn't even know it's something.
No, just like a door to a house.
Okay. How'd you find out about it?
People in the know.
What did you have that was amazing?
They had this croquette potato croquette with some type of filling in it with caviar on the top of it.
Oh my God!
They had like this crazy endives salad.
Endive salad, okay.
Yeah, with fig and vinaigrette, and I've never had endive salad before.
Yeah.
Fig, smoked pork belly, some stuff like that. It's like, I tell you what, they also own the corner store, which Taylor Swift is impossible to get into too, as well.
Right. So I've heard of that place.
Yeah, so they own the corner store, but this is another one they're hard to get in spots.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. 800-919-3776. What would happen if I just showed up at that place and just dressed like this?
They might have tased you. You know, it's funny. It was some kids out there because, like, I guess people wait for late to try and maybe be able to get in the bar.
Yeah.
Because it's super small, right? To get in the bar. And if some kid that was 18, I swear he sounded like BJ. He's like, hey, we had reservations at the bar, but we're only 18. I say, bro. I asked him, I was like, what do you want me to do? like, I mean, what's the act? Say, oh, well, he's 18, let you use my ID? Like, I don't understand. Like, maybe because he had a seat at the bar, you have to be 21 or older to sit at the bar. And they were dressed well enough, I think, to get in. They weren't dressed like in street clothes. But, you know, they probably, like, reserved, like, a bar thing, like, a month ago or something. Like if you go on there, if you go on the site, it won't be a reservation available for, like, you can keep going months and months. There's no reservation.
But is there, like, a secret password that you give at the door?
No.
Like, what do you do?
No. You go there. If you got a reservation, you got a reservation. The problem is, how do you get a reservation?
Right.
Like, yeah, shout out to Chili Willie, too, because he hooked me up. He told him I was coming.
Willie Colon?
Yeah, because he was there. He was there for his birthday. So shout out Chili Willie for, you know what I mean, making the connect. You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice job by Willie.
Now, you know what I'm saying, next I'm going to the corner store. You know what I'm saying? Tell us, you know what I'm saying, she picked Roe.
She picked wrong.
Like Travis Kelce tripping, man. You better go ahead and drop a seed up in her, man, for she changed her mind. You know, she impulsive.
Gilberto in the truck is up. Gilberto, what's up, buddy boy?
Hey. Big C.
What's going on, dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna start by giving you accolades, man. Giving your boy accolades. Because not for nothing, man. Yo, Cade is a warrior. That's the only word that I can pick, man. You know, he's a warrior. He kept them in, scoring 45 points, wearing a flat jacket, getting elbows to the ribs. I mean, yo, I pray that boy has a full, healthy career, man. Seriously, man. I called you just for that, man.
I appreciate it. I mean, Bancaro answered the bell, too, on both sides. You know, two guys with a 40 burger, but, you know, K wouldn't be denied. The issue is, man, we need other people to come along. Like, I was joking the other day.
Not for nothing, but. And Carlin, I'm going to ask Carlin this question. Carlin, how long do you think Bancaro is going to be in Orlando before he gets the big bucks somewhere else?
Shaq left.
Yeah.
Dwight left. Tracy left.
That dude is a beast,
He's
man.
tremendous.
That's why him and Cunningham looking at each other like that. I respected that, man. I respected that. One thing, Carlin, I wanted to ask you, man, how long are the Pittsburgh Steelers going to kiss the tush of Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, God.
They tushy kissing.
Yeah, it's enough. Like
that's beneath a team on the organization like Pittsburgh.
Yes, this is not what they're supposed to be doing. This is not what they're supposed to be doing.
If this was Tennessee Titans, even the Houston Texans, if this was Arizona, we understand but you, the Pittsburgh Steelers, six-time world champions.
They haven't been to Pittsburgh Steelers in a while.
And y'all,
let's call it what it is.
You kissing the butt of a dude that didn't help you win one.
Let me ask you this question, just separately.
Yeah.
If Tomlin were still the coach, would this still be going on?
Yeah.
I don't know if it would.
He pulled the same stuff last year. It ain't like he didn't pull the same crap last year.
But that was like year one with Tomlin.
But he had success.
Yeah.
He won the division. So he feels like he like, yo, I won the division.
We call it that? I mean,
hey, I won the division. No matter what you say, he put a banner up there, division champs.
Like I don't know if it would still be going on. I don't know if he would really put up with this. But listen, at the same time, it's happening, so it doesn't. I'm not going to criticize McCarthy for this either.
Yeah, the good thing, McCarthy just got there, but the good thing is we're going to be able to get all those questions answered on NBC when we asked Tomlin, hey, how was the experience?
Dave in Tarrytown is next. ESPN New York. Dave, what's going on?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Everything's good. Man, I'm miserable. Look, I'm a Mets fan out of being born into it.
Have you just given up? When is the last time you remember it being this bad?
The last time I remember it being this bad, well, we had a really cruddy for a little in 2024, but we turned that around. Honestly, Mom was a fan since '86. I'm 33 in June, so I didn't get to experience much of the good. But I think at this point, the most frustrating thing is that everybody's pointing a finger at Mendoza when the man is literally like in hospice mode.
You sound like you're a beaten man.
Not with anybody. It's not his fault.
You sound like you're a beaten man, Dave.
Too young.
I'm wearing a Kodai Senga jersey right now. Yeah, I mean, talk about the most inconsistent, or no, even worse, not inconsistent. He's passively consistent. That's why he's still here. His ERAs through the last 4 years are like, what, you said it was 2.9 in the first year, which was good in 29 starts. And then he had 3.38 in one start, which then he immediately got injured. 25 shows 22 starts and a 3.02, which looks fine. That's not what happened.
That's not what happened. He went to the minor leagues.
He imploded. He went down, and he never came back. He came back in the same exact form that he was in before. How can you have that?
Dave, I got to tell you, like, I've never had a phone call just completely suck the energy out of me like that just did, and I know you didn't mean to do that, but, like, that sounded like a man whose spirit has been completely broken. Yeah. I don't feel that right now. I don't. That sounds and feels like a man whose spirit has been completely broken. D in Queens is next on ESPN New York. D, what's going on?
What's going on, fellas? I'll pump it up a little bit because, homie was depressing. I was born in Flushing, so I'm more in the game than he is. It's in my veins, all right? So, whatever. And when I was listening to the show when you said good money, bad money. You said Soto's good money. I said the opposite. We talking NBA playoffs. You know who he reminds me of? Kevin Durant.
Oh, I think that's true as a leader. I absolutely think that's true.
Oh, that's funny. Carlin had that on our production meeting. He had that same kind of comparison. He's not a plus multiplier. Yeah.
But he doesn't have a halo effect whatsoever. He actually brings people down. Like Nets fans will tell you, look what's going on in the Rockets. Same thing. And even the comparison where he did good, the Yankees, a stable organization that had their stuff together where he doesn't have to do much. Same thing with Golden State. He just had to slide in and be a scorer. He didn't have to do anything other than be a scorer. Same thing with Soto. With the Yankees, he just had to play ball, and that's it. With the Mets, just brought the whole mood down. Whole spirit of the team
I wouldn't say that Soto has brought the whole mood down, D. What I would say is that you're right about the Durant comparison from this standpoint. He wants to be perceived as a leader, but he doesn't actually want to do the things that involve leadership to actually achieve that. Now, Durant, when he was with the Nets, really was taking a back seat to Kyrie Irving as the alpha in all of this. And the Nets went to him specifically when that Irving stuff was all blowing up and said, hey, want to help us out here? And his response was, I'm good. You got it. You got this. Like, that's not what the leaders do. So that's what Durant did here. And if you look at the places where he has gone since Golden State, like, how has that worked out? It hasn't.
But he always performs. He always shows up.
He does. He performs. He scores. I will never deny the level of player that he is. But if you're looking for him to be more than that, it's not going to happen. Joe Leo, what is your lasting impression of Kevin Durant?
Well, foot on the line comes the top of the
Again,
line.
I can't hear that anymore. I can't hear about foot on the line anymore. It happened.
But
he has a size 14 or 16 or 18 or whatever the hell it is. But I don't care about the foot on the line anymore. It happened.
So, as a Net fan, it's what could have been. But we also all knew what type of player he was in terms of the leader, and he just hitched his wagon to the wrong type of leader. Because Kyrie is kind of like Durant in a lot of ways, where he doesn't want to lead, but when asked to lead, seemingly he makes all the wrong decisions.
It's funny. I've heard, and you can speak to this better than me, but I have heard people talk about this, and I feel like maybe we've had this discussion before. You talk to players, some of the best leaders among players are the guys who are leading you in the wrong direction. Like that's actually, and I'm not
leading is leading.
Leading is leading, and it doesn't necessarily mean they're leading you in the right way. Like I have one guy who swears that the best leader on his team was somebody that was leading an entire team the completely wrong way.
Like, yeah, man, we ain't doing that. Come on, everybody, we coming over here.
Yeah. What do you got from our friends over at Samwell?
You know what I see all the time. People just living with pain, back pain, neck pain, sciatica, thinking it's just part of life. It's not. I'm Bart Scott, and if I was you, you need to call Dr. J. Shaw Samwell Pain. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, and focuses on non-surgical treatments that actually fix the issue. No surgery, no downtime, no pain meds, just real results. They get you moving again. They've got same-day or next-day appointments. Offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. So guess what? It's one nearest you. Go to SamwellPain.com and stop living a life of pain.
It is all coming next on the Knicks tonight and Game 6. We're at Calandra's in Caldwell for a Game 6 watch party. $5 margaritas, half-price wings. What else do you need?
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The NBA playoffs are right around the corner, and now you can trade every game on Kalshi. You can also trade on who wins each series, the conference finals, and the championship. New York is trading at 71% to beat Atlanta, meaning a $100 trade pays out $137 if they win round one. On Kalshi, you're trading against other people in a live market. No house, no odds makers. And as the odds move, you can buy in or out anytime throughout the postseason. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code ORANGE to get $10 when you trade $10. KALSHI. Kalshi. Trade on anything.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joinDOC or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Register today to take the test.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Progressive presents ways to save money that aren't bundling your home and auto insurance with Progressive.
I can't believe the deal we got on these seats for the game.
Wow, they must be pretty high up here. I think my ears just popped.
Yeah, here, put this on.
Is that an oxygen mask?
An official team oxygen mask.
Well, I can kind of see the field.
Good, your senses are still sharp. You're going to need them for phase 2 of the ascent.
Don't save money by sitting in the nosebleeds. You could save hundreds by switching to Progressive. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
What's up, Met fans? This is Francisco Lindor.
This is Devin Williams.
This is Luke Weaver.
Bo Bichette here. You're listening to the home of New York Mets baseball.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. Bart Scott.
What the hell?
Chris Carlin.
Take a hike. We're good.
This is Bart and Carlin.
Buckle your chin strap. We about to bang.
On ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Game 6 tonight, Knicks and Hawks. Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York, an opportunity to wrap it up. And can we just make it easy? Can we just make it nice and easy and move on, and everybody just gets ready for the next round and you just take care of business? And I know that's such a cliche and easy thing for me to sit here and say, but it just would be nice. It would be nice. When you look at the totality of this series, you realize that the Knicks are a much, much, much better team than the Atlanta Hawks. And it is shown in every single way. In the 3 wins, they have completely dominated. In the 2 losses, they have played poorly, and they have lost by a point. So what else is there to really establish here? The Hawks are going to be at home. That doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot. The Hawks this year at home, I think we're 24-17 at home, something like that. But as we know, it's a transient city. There are plenty of Knicks fans down there. But this is a take care of business type spot. I'm not worried. I was never worried in this series. You lose tonight, I'm worried.
Workmanlike? Yeah. I mean, because anything can happen in the Game 7. We've seen Game 7s with Starks. We've seen James Harden just can't find the bucket. Ball bounce funny, right? Remember Kawhi and the boing, 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 boing. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen in Game 7. You never, especially when you feel like you have control of the series. You just want to take care of business, get the hell out of Dodge. See you later, Atlanta. See you in the offseason. You don't want to have to worry about any of that other stuff, right? So can they be professional, but yet still play with a sense of urgency? That's the problem. Like, when somebody said that this is life or death for them, just naturally, when you know you have another game that you can play to get out of there, you know, sometimes just naturally you don't have the sense of urgency of like, this is life or death. And so that's what I'm trying to figure out. Can they be professional? Can they come do what they need to do as a organization and show a killer mentality and choke somebody out, right? When you have somebody down, can you keep them down? Can you step on their throats?
This, to me, is a game that establishes whether or not you are to be taken seriously. Are you to be taken seriously? If the Knicks let this get to a Game 7, why am I supposed to take you seriously even beyond that if you win a Game 7? Why am I supposed to look at you like you're a legitimate contender when the Atlanta Hawks pushed you to 7 games?
Well, sometimes the hardest series is the first one to get out of there. Like we see this a lot of times with teams in football. Like that wild card week or something like that. Like, man, what the hell going on? They like you barely beat them. And then you get your act together, you get in the rhythm, you understand what the play. Remember we was watching the play-ins, you're like, man, these guys are some great games. They are playing they playing hard. It looked totally different to us from what we have been used to seeing coming at the end of the season. And then I feel like sometimes when you jump into it, like you playing teams that was in the play-in or something like that, and you're like, man, these teams are playing hard, and you have to adjust. And, you know, they play with confidence because they feel good because they're coming off and they find themselves in a good rhythm. Sometimes you struggle in the beginning and then you figure it out, you know, and then you adjust in the second series. Like, do we not think that if Detroit gets in the second series, they're going to play better? I think if the Knicks, when they get to the second round, they're going to play better because now they're in playoff mode.
I get that, but I also, when we talk about those kinds of things, you talk about the play-in, you talk about the NFL. Those are one-game situations. It's not over 7 games kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it would really frustrate me if it's been enough that this has gone to 6. Like the 2 losses, especially the Game 2 loss, it's a bad loss.
Yeah.
It's a bad loss.
But they're coming off back-to-back wins though.
No, they are.
So it's not like they haven't. They're finding their footing.
Yes, this is my point. If you go out there tonight and you play as well as you did to win Game 3 to get back here, or to win Game 4, to get back here, then we're good. Like that's the thing. I want you to see you take the momentum and put a team away when you have the opportunity to put them away.
Yeah,
I know it's hard to do.
It all depends on if Atlanta's hitting their threes. if they're hitting their threes, then they're going to gain extra possessions. I mean, it's because the Knicks don't defend the three well, and this is a make or miss league. If they're hitting their threes, then it's just going to be, it's going to be crazy, right? If they're hitting their threes, then it's going to be a much more difficult thing, right? But if the Knicks are establishing, getting them in foul trouble, playing through Cat, which makes sure that they play the right way. If they're playing the right way, then it should be easy peasy.
So that brings to the next point. As you look at this unfold here, and I'm not trying to look forward beyond tonight, but is this whole playing through Cat thing this series thing, or this is how we need to be playing from now on kind of thing?
This is how we should be playing. Brunson will conserve a lot more energy. It takes a lot of energy to bring the ball up the court, be harassed all the way, dribble the ball. One-on-one is hard to play anyway. Mm-hmm. You get tired playing one-on-one, man-to-man, one-on-two, and all that type of stuff. I think in every series, except if they're playing Jokic or Wemby, I think the advantage is always going to be Cat from a position of being able to make the right play, position to be able to be aggressive and make some of the high decisions because he's a willing and I think he's a wanting facilitator. You know what I mean? Which is different. I think Brunson is a capable facilitator, but naturally that's not what his mentality is. I think he thinks, hey, let me go get a bucket. Hey, let me go do this. That's
not what Cat thinks.
Right. Cat thinks, hey, man, let's go where the ball's supposed to go. No, I don't know. Why am I changing my voice? See, that's the problem. Like, it's the subliminal bias that we have about Cat, like he's soft. Why did I change my voice all soft? Let's go do this. No, why did I do that? That's a grown-ass man. Like, I don't know. I apologize, Cat, you know what I'm saying, for my unknown bias towards you, man, because it's ingrained in us that you soft, right? So soft means facilitating. But nobody ever looked at Magic like that. People looked at Magic as a killer.
Yes.
He just wanted to embolden and empower people. And so, like, Cat, I think that's his natural tendency is to facilitate and make a great play. He much rather see other people be successful and get the points instead of saying, hey, I'd rather end up with 30. He'd rather, have – I think Cat rather have 15 assists than have, like, a 30-burger or a 25-burger.
The last – as evidenced by the fact that he only took 7 shots the other night,
And he had the ball in his hand more than enough times to take the shots. But also, it's a lazy thing, too, because it's easier and takes less energy when you got the ball at the top, you just throw it to somebody and they expend their energy opposed to you dribbling down and getting all that stuff, right? So I think, for the rest of the season, especially the Eastern Conference, I think whether it's Duran or Stu Beef or if it's what's his name, the little haters took my boy woman, Winslow.
Wendell Carter?
Yeah, Wendell.
Yeah.
Wendell. That's
Wendell Carter.
Yeah, I hate that name. Whether it's Wendell, Mr. Wendell, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's that, I think the ball should go through Cat because I think he should have the advantage, and I think he creates more space for everybody else.
I look at that, and I feel the same way. Like, you can honestly look at the rest of the East and say that Cat's certainly the best big man left, right? You could absolutely say that.
Especially with Duran doing what he's doing this year.
And it's not like you're going to have a lot of Tatum and Jaylen Brown guarding you next round.
Yeah. He's going to have a tomato can.
Yeah. So, like, this should be the way that you're able to continue to play. And dare I say, more than anything, it's flat out better for Jaylen.
Yeah.
It's flat out better for Jaylen that it's not even about expending as much energy. It's just making him a more efficient player when he doesn't have to do all that. And maybe we are a little too hard on him, but the reason we are is because of the bar and the expectation he has set in the first few years as a Knick.
And then this is the thing. And it's also the expectation that is set by superstars. If he's a superstar, do we not expect the same thing out of Luka? Do we not expect the same thing out of Shea Gilly?
Yeah.
Do we not expect the same thing out of Ant-Man? Do we not expect the same out of Devin Booker? Like, this is what comes with territory. Do not expect the same thing out of Jason Brown and Tatum. So, bro, if you want to be a superstar, if you want people to put you in that name that way, did we not get on Cade for all the turnovers? Yes, that comes with the territory. So if you want to be looked upon as a superstar, you have to take superstar criticism when you're not coming up. Do we not say the same thing about Donovan Mitchell? All right, he can't play with winning the games in the playoffs. Like, he can't win any series. That comes to the territory. So if you want to be considered like a role player or a good player, then we'll shut our mouths. But if you want to step into the all-NBA conversation, Jalen should be getting some MVP votes conversation. Bruh, we got to talk about it.
Biggest factor for you tonight, for me, I'm just going to go with OG, and I'm going to keep it that way because he has, I think he's been, overall, you could say the most consistent player in this series, for sure, for the Knicks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he has been able to be relied upon, and if that's who he is, the Knicks are in decent shape. Because I can count on him to knock down shots when I need him to, and I can count on him to defend when I need him to.
See, but he gets paid. He gets paid for that, right?
Yes.
He gets paid handsomely. He's the second highest paid player on the team. Like, you expect that out of him. For me, it's Josh Hart, right? Mm-hmm. Josh Hart, his defense, his energy, right? His ability to get the rebound and go up down the court, his aggressiveness when he's on a heater. And if he's hitting his threes today, give me 16 and 10 from Hart, and that's, to me, that's gravy on top.
800-919-3776, 800-919-ESPN. With Xfinity, you already enjoy ESPN as part of your TV lineup with live games, daily sports coverage, and expert analysis. And now the ESPN Unlimited plan is available at no cost, giving you access to additional ESPN content in the ESPN app, on-demand programming, and originals to explore. Visit Xfinity.com/your subscriptions. Xfinity.com/your subscriptions to activate ESPN Unlimited access, then start watching in the ESPN app. More from ESPN all in one place. 800-919-3776. So what is your biggest factor tonight in the Knicks wrapping this up? Get involved on the ESPN New York live chat and get involved on the ESPN New York phone lines at 800-919-3776. Now, I'm going to do this now because there's a lot of chit-chat in the chat about this. Everybody is waiting to hear your reaction off of the Pistons win to get it to Game 6. And Cade with 45 last night. And here's the thing. I'm a little bit concerned.
Franchise record, by the way.
Okay. Here's why I'm a little bit concerned. You've been very quiet today. You've been very, very quiet today. And I find that the people that you count on going and chirping and enjoying themselves, you know, in situations like this, or people that you expect to go after you, that it's more alarming when they're not. And that's what it feels like right now. It feels like there has been no urgency on your part to celebrate a Pistons win off of last night. I am going to, for the next 5 minutes, suspend the Pistons swear jar so that you may have your moment. But it doesn't really doesn't feel to me like you want to have your moment.
Can't celebrate what should have been expected, right? And what I don't like is that Cade only had 5 assists.
He had 45.
Yeah, but 5 assists, man. I need my point guard with 10. That means that he's putting a lot on his back. And how much did he expend? How much did Banchero expend? Because Banchero was destined to try and say, you know what? We're not going back to Orlando. We're getting this over with now. And did he expend too much? Because if Wagner's not coming back today,
do you think? Listen, Wagner with a calf strain. Do you think he's coming back anytime soon?
Well,
I don't know if he'll be back for Game 6.
Yeah, I think maybe Game 7 he'll try it. But then we've seen that.
Yes,
when guys blow that Achilles out early in the game, a la Kevin Durant, guys coming back, and he don't wear number 0, right? You know what's crazy? They said that every player that has tore his Achilles in the last 5 years has wore number 0. Straight up. Halliburton, Dame Dollar. Who else? There's like 5 players in a row.
I'd have to go back.
Tatum.
Yep.
Like DiVincenzo the other day. It's one more. It's like 5 guys that have tore their Achilles. So if you had number 0, who wear number 0? Oh, damn, Jalen Duren. No, that would just be the. Don't Duren wear 0? That would be the icing on the cake, man.
Yeah, you don't need that.
First of all, you took my girl, but here's not hurt, so I ain't worried about it. He young. He got flexible, pliable Achilles tendons.
For Duren.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're not worried about Franz Wagner.
First of all, he don't run fast enough. He ain't changed the direction that fast to even try. Everybody else was trying to change direction real fast. Say Duren like, man, I'm a deuce in the quarter, baby. I build up speed. Ain't no 0 to 60. Ain't no Tesla going on right here.
I'll get there tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. I get there when I get there, baby. But I tell you what, like.
But here's the point. You're not. There's no part of you that is now like coming back. Like I told you, we're back, and here we go. Because I kind of feel like, and I'm not. I swear, I'm not trying to do anything here. Yeah. I'm not trying to jinx anything. I kind of feel like they might be coming back to win this series down after being down 3-1.
Yeah, I mean,
and if they win Game 6, they are certainly winning the series.
Sometimes, like, see, but my issue is, man, Cade has to do so much, and like. Now you're asking him to do something for like 2 more games. I know I joked about it a little bit, but probably the cheapest superstar available because they just want to get rid of him is Ja Morant. And they need a dynamic scorer, individual, go get a bucket guy like Ja Morant. Ja Morant might be the right thing for the Pistons.
Oh,
I hear you, but listen, we the bad boys.
We could add Durant to this if you want.
But no, hey. Hey, don't listen.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Do not threaten me with KD. Nah, they're probably trying to take one of the Thompson twins. Nah, hell no. The brothers playing together. Hell no. We ain't giving that kid is so athletic. He ever get a jump shot? He ever get like to the level where he like
Thompson?
Yeah. If he ever get down to the point where he become like the Matrix, like Sean Marion, he ever get to that point, he gonna be a certified star. Ugly shot and all. I don't understand how dudes that play great defense can't shoot free throws.
Honestly,
he shoot a worse percentage than Stu Beef.
But you watch guys like Mitch. Like you just know coming off the hand, he's launching line drives up there.
I don't think Donovan Mitchell shoots good either.
I got so many comments here. Really disappointed that you're not going off.
Nah, because I need Ja, man.
Tutty time. Bart's not congratulating the Pistons. What's going on?
I need Ja, man. I think
Cade stepped up. Come on.
Yeah, I think we need Ja. I think we need a guy like Ja. I think Ja would be the
people are saying Wagner's cooked.
We can get. I think we can get Ja for the cheap. I think we can get like Ja.
Why are you worried about that? You got a Game 6. You could win this series. You could go on your run. Every Knicks fan that was counting on you being gone and somebody else doing their dirty work for them, now all of a sudden got to sweat.
You got to win 2, though, man. You got to win 2. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, man. It is hard work to beat a team 3 times in a row. The Knicks will find that out today. The Knicks will find that out today.
Can't wait after absolutely dismantling the Patriots. And
but you know the
calling
difference?
out all the haters, right now you're giving me nothing.
You know the difference? I can control that. I am a passenger in the airplane. It ain't a damn thing I can do but pray.
I'm not used to this humble version of Bart.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Wow, how about that?
No.
Listen, Tom got enough swag for the Yankees. I don't know, man. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous.
Detroit.
I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous, dog. Come on, man.
Just wait till a Game 6 win. He'll be puffing his chest out after that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think he will. I don't like the way this is.
I'm like Michael Myers, man. Like when they set him on fire. Like I'm down. You know what I'm saying? But my eyes are starting to open. And then you over there crying in the corner instead of just leaving the house. I never understood that dumb stuff. Like, why would you hit him in the head with a brick, he fall down, and you sit in the corner?
The Pistons are running toward the barn with all the chainsaws.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the Pistons, the Magic.
Yeah, but I'm like, hey, man, Michael Myers, we opened our eyes. We got a pulse. And the Magic dumbass is sitting right there, icing Franz Wagner's. Wagner. Is he from Austria? You know, for all those times when they used to talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was saying he's from Austria. I thought he was saying he's from Australia. I never knew it was such thing as Austria.
That's amazing.
I thought he's from Australia. Like, man, that's a crack. That don't sound like Crocodile Dundee.
Austria.
How could you not tell the difference
like Germany.
in the accent?
Bro, I don't know accents. All my voices sound the same. My
Franz
Jamaican
and Mo are from Berlin, Germany.
Yeah, they're from Germany.
I know. He went to Michigan. Who's better than me? Me, that's who. Franz Wagner.
I'm not comfortable with this.
I'm nervous, man. I need a Detroit fan to call up to
He's
coach
sitting
me
next
back.
to me. There aren't any.
No, They out there.
Here?
They out there. They closet fans. They bad boy fans. They Isaiah Thomas fans. They Joe Dumars fans. Listen to that's what I'm saying. We took on Mark Aguirre. We took on Rick Mahorn. We need a guy. We need Ja, man.
David and Elizabeth is up on ESPN New York. What's up, Dave?
Dave, I'm nervous, Dave.
Yeah. What up, fellas?
See, if I celebrate, then everybody just gonna set me up to laugh at me later.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm not gonna laugh at you later. I'm gonna feel bad for you later.
What you doing? You back there? You cutting wood?
Nah, I work with this landscaping thing at the moment, and like they're making mad noise and whatnot. Let me run away from them.
No, you good. It's actually soothing.
That's the sound of Detroit right there. Nah, let me stop messing with you, Bart.
Yeah, okay.
But look, man, this is honestly what I want to say, man. The guys just need to focus tonight. Like they said, like you and Chef said, I think a lot of the action should go through Cat, and that's pretty much it, man.
Even Dave is a little nervous. He's like, man, y'all, I was ready an hour ago. Y'all just picking me up, son. And now they sit up here talking about, hey, man, I need to measure these hedges.
I see you guys tonight, man.
All right, bro.
See,
yes, sir.
I got some margarita for him. You know what I'm saying? He stayed on, man. He just got to that job, man. We about to mess my boy up, say. Franz Wagner.
That's a nice sneeze. Sorry.
From Austria.
Should I just leave the mic on when I sneeze?
Yeah, you should.
You might as well. Why not?
I think people think you're either allergic to your mic or you're allergic to work.
I'm not allergic to work. I'm the one who's here. I got to drag everybody else out of their houses to get here.
Yo, every time I show up and I see Rick over here, I'd be surprised.
I know. Bart comes in today. Oh, Rick's here.
No, because I be walking with my lunch and I'm about to open the door like, oh, damn, they on.
Oh, Rick lost a bet today. Had to come into the studio. What's the matter?
Like I run.
Is there a funeral in the city?
Yeah, I run into Michael K. like run into the Loch Ness Monster.
Well, at least he's doing the games.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we got that.
He's the hardest working man in showbiz.
Yeah, he's up there. Now nobody's holding a gun to his head either. I mean, let's be honest. It's probably Gig's probably paying all right. Just between the two of them, I'm sure he's fine.
Franz Wagner.
I don't want to count anybody else's money.
Where's
but
do
I
you know where Austria is?
Austria is like near Germany. It's in Europe.
I have a general idea. If you give me a pin, I could probably.
Isn't
get
it like Sound of Music? Julia.
That's right.
Julie
it did
Andrews?
take place there.
Is Austria a country or a?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like nobody. Like that's probably one of the European countries that people least know.
Austria.
I think that's pretty well known because they're very big with the skiing there too.
Are they? I think when I think skiing, I think about Switzerland.
Well, the Austrians are right there.
All right. So Austria is right next to Switzerland. It's right next to Czechia. Which
See, we know about Czechia.
I did not know. Listen, I'm not going to lie, okay? If you had taken the names off the map and asked me to point to Austria, I probably would have pointed to Czechia.
I could get close. I would probably do the same thing.
Is it around Turkey? Is it around Turkey?
No, it looks like it's surrounded by Germany, Poland,
so it's north.
Slovakia.
Oh, so it's north.
Hungary, Slovenia. It borders on Italy too. It borders on Switzerland. Like it borders on everything.
Oh, so it's
Luxembourg.
So it's landlocked.
Luxembourg's on the other side of Germany.
So it's landlocked next to nothing.
Yes, it's landlocked next to every other country ever in Europe.
Right. They their backyard. They just poop on you.
Well, I don't know that you have to put it that way.
I mean, nobody who stays in Austria. Arnold left.
It's beautiful in Austria from what I've seen. I know people who have gone to Austria.
Yeah, some of the most boring places in the world is beautiful because nobody touches it.
You been to the Alps?
Wyoming?
I went to the Alps once. God, it was gorgeous.
The French Alps?
This was the
Where
Swiss
Andre
Alps.
the Giant's from?
No, I didn't go there.
Alps. Okay.
But I went to Switzerland once. My wife and I 10 years ago went to Europe and went to Switzerland. And the only reason
I went. That was on your checklist to go to Austria?
No, it was not. The list was Italy. I wanted to go to Italy in the worst way, and we did. But, like, what else can we do that was somewhat affordable flight-wise at the time?
Oh, yeah. Austria, they paid you to come?
No, it was Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
But you got to Switzerland, the flight's cheap. Everything else is ridiculously expensive. But then you drive – this is funny. I was driving through the Alps when KD left to go to Golden State. I'm driving through the Alps listening to Adam Shine on Sirius XM at the time.
Oh, that's funny.
But, and you drive through the Alps, it is the scariest driving I've ever had in my life.
It's like barely rails on the road. You're on a mountain.
You're on the side of a mountain, and there's no rails. There's no nothing.
And people come around a corner tight.
And you can't see around the corner where you're then turning.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, my God. Which side of the road am I supposed to be on? It's a whole freaking mess.
Like a continuous turn.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that. Yeah, you making that long turn for a while. You don't know somebody come over there.
Exactly.
And they a little wide in the frame.
Yeah, exactly. Haven't been back since. I'm not exactly a guy that is really welcome in Europe.
What's over there? Swiss cheese? That's always funny because Swiss cheese.
They had
Swiss call it Swiss cheese.
They had some good. And it's not just Swiss cheese because you dig a Swiss cheese with the whole.
Right.
Oh, they got a lot of cheese over there, man.
French fries, no such thing in France.
No, they got it.
They call it frites.
They call it
French fries.
Yeah, but they had it there. Switzerland was good.
Worst food in Europe, probably Germany, but definitely London. London food is horrible.
Well, they can't.
It tastes like crap.
My people, the Irish, cannot cook. Corned beef and cabbage, that's what we're offering up. It's terrible.
I think you're being very disrespectful right now to Germany, by the way, Bart. Have you forgotten about Oktoberfest? That's
beer?
That's beer.
Beer and glizzies in your mouth? That's what you're looking for a time? Put some glizzies in your mouth? Foot long?
I've already got myself into trouble enough this morning. I'm not going any further.
You want a foot long glizzy? That's what you want? With some Oktoberfest orange beer?
It's like that dark beer, isn't it? More
Oktoberfest.
Lagers. Huh?
Lagers.
Yeah. I don't like a beer that's work. You know what I mean? I don't want a flavor of a beer that feels like to enjoy this, I have to be working. Or I am working to enjoy this. I'm not trying to hint. If I drink a beer, I'm not trying to hint out, I sense a little oak. I'm going to wine tasting.
What does beer go with?
Beer goes with everything. The right beer goes with everything.
Okay, well, the right beer. What does the wrong beer go with? Like when you go eat beef, you say, okay, yeah, give me a cab or give me something red, something like that. When you eating pasta, give me a nice.
Is there a beer pairing?
Give me a nice wine. Right? Is it like schnitzel and cheese?
I don't know. I don't know that there are
cheese curds and cheese.
Well, beer goes great with that. I've had that.
Okay.
There probably is. It's above my pay grade, though.
Listen, beer goes with everything for the most part.
The next Carlin's Corner table, a beer flight.
But
here's the other thing, Tom. I'm not doing anything called a flight, all right?
Yeah.
You pucker up with a flight. No, just give me a 6-pack. How about that?
Leo looks like a...
If I'm coming to your house, I'm bringing a 5-pack because I'm keeping one for myself.
Leo looks like a Bottle and James... Zima.
Bartles and James. You don't even know what Bartles and James is.
You know what Bartles and James
is? It's a wine cooler.
You don't know what Bartles and James is?
That's before my time. Zima I know about, but...
Oh, man. Strawberry daiquiri? You never had a Bartles and James?
I'm more of a beer guy myself.
Not a Zima?
You know
what a Zima is?
You never heard of a Zima?
I've heard of it. I've never actually seen one, though.
Yeah.
They used to drink them when I was in college.
Yeah, they stopped making them.
And they started putting,
his version,
Jolly Ranchers in them for flavor.
Yeah, his version of Zima might be like a Mike's Hard lemonade.
Mike's Hard.
You got your White Claw. It's like your little White Claw. That was Bottle and James.
Bart Carlin, ESPN New York.
I wouldn't have pegged you for a guy that wants to do this, though.
I would have never pegged myself as that guy either, before college.
Clip that, please.
The Knicks.
Tonight in Game 5, they take a 3-2 series lead in the opening round with a 29-point win over the Atlanta Hawks.
The Hawks.
Their mindset was to come out and try to bully us and be physical, and they did that.
The NBA playoffs.
The toughest game to win is the one that ends someone's season, so we got to be super disciplined. We got to execute at the highest level.
Game 6 coverage gets underway tonight at 6 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
Bet the Kentucky Derby on FanDuel, where you can bet on all your other favorite sports. And right now, all customers can get a Derby bet reset. That means you get racing bonus back if your bet doesn't win. The app is super easy to use, and you don't have to be a horse racing expert to get in on the Derby Day action. So bet the fastest 2 minutes in sports on FanDuel. All customers can get a Derby bet reset. That means you get racing bonus back if your bet doesn't win. The app is super easy to use, and you don't have to be a horse racing expert to get in on the Derby Day action. Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks are registered trademarks of Churchill Downs Incorporated. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Verified FanDuel racing account required. Refund issued as non-withdrawable racing site credit that expires 9 days after receipt. Max refund $10 unless otherwise specified. Restrictions do apply. See terms at racing.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
Attention, New York Verizon mobile customers. Score a massive win with award-winning Fios home internet for an incredible $20 a month, guaranteed for 3 years. Switch today for savings you can count on. Call 1-800-VERIZON now. For new Fios customers with autopay, mobile and home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. 3-year price guarantee applies to the Fios base monthly rate only. Additional terms apply.
Thursday with Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg. Can the Knicks close out the Hawks in Game 6 down in Atlanta?
Confidence is built in the work. So I think for us, we just understand what the situation is. The toughest game to win is the one that ends someone's season. So we got to be super disciplined. We got to execute at the highest level that we have in this series, and we got to be ready for a really tough game.
Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg today at 3 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org.
Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Hi, this is Don LaGreca. I'm big on having the right game plan on the ice and at home, which is why I use Viking Pest Control myself as the pest control provider and proud partner of the New Jersey Devils. Viking has been protecting homes for over 45 years with expert pest control service and solutions tailored just for you. From ants and cockroaches to rodents, stinging insects, and backyard mosquitoes, Viking keeps pests out of your house and out of the play. Bundle pest control with mosquito services and save big. One call, one company, total peace of mind. Visit VikingPest.com. Viking Pest Control, protecting your home inside and out.
Monkey Sports, built by players for players, is your one-stop shop for hockey, baseball, lacrosse, and more. Find top-name equipment and expert in-store services like sharpening, break-ins, and relacing. Shop in-store at Monkey Sports in Farmingdale or Woodbridge, or online for all the top brands. Whatever your sports, Monkey Sports gets you game ready fast. Monkey Sports, where athletes shop.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates. Evan Cohen here. According to CNBC, nearly half of hiring managers say a candidate's enthusiasm is the most important factor when considering them for a role. Well, if you need to hire for your business, how can you separate the candidates who are really excited from the ones who are just meh? With ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter has a new feature that quickly shows you the most interested, qualified candidates first, and their smart matching technology connects you with them instantly. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, because when it's game time, it's Tully time. 1:10, the Mets host the Nationals. Coverage begins on 880 ESPN starting at 12:30. 7 o'clock, Knicks hoping to close out the Hawks. Coverage begins on 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app starting at 6. Tullamore Dew is the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cast matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. This reminder, Bart and I tonight at Calandra's in Caldwell, New Jersey, the Italian Village, for the ultimate Knicks watch party. Here's what we got. $5 margaritas. We got half-price wings. We got giveaways all night long. We got tip-off energy. We got playoff intensity. We got the loudest Knicks crowd outside of the Garden. We got it all. Game 6 Knicks Hawks tonight. Be there. Brought to you by Calandra's Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey. Yeah. Exactly. I might even do that tonight. I might even do that live. In a few minutes, we're going to finally get to the Jawzrcise. So the Jawzrciser or Jawzrcise? Jawzrcise. If you remember a conversation of about 10 days ago, Bart was making the point that my face, because I'm dropping a little bit of weight, might have a little extra loose skin around, which is just such a lovely image for everybody to think about. And he said, what you got to do, start exercising your jaw. Like, how do you exercise your jaw? You do it with the Jawzrcise. Now, Bart does not have any money in this thing, but we ordered it. And as I describe it, I will hold it up to the camera for the YouTube audience. Apparently, the Jawzrcise is a full gym for your face.
Been out for a while.
It is a full gym for your face. So, in a few minutes, we will be trying out the Jawzrciser. For those who want to see us on ESPN New York, try this thing.
Did you bring your terrible towel as a bib?
I did not. Why? Am I going to slurp all over the place? That's not good.
This could go very wrong very quickly.
I don't know, man. No slurping on the air.
Yeah, that wasn't good. You know what I mean.
What do you mean? I know what you mean.
There's no good way to do this, especially with Bart. There's no good way to do this.
It's like this. Like, is it flavor?
Are they two different ones?
Yeah, you got two different ones. Like, what's the?
Smells like. Never mind. I almost got myself in trouble again.
What's the rope for? In case you swallow it?
I don't.
Phrasing.
How do you want me to phrase any of this?
Like, you put the rope in between. Like I think you put the rope in between. Like
and
around.
Do what with it?
Like in the middle. Like you put
in the middle of what?
The middle of the Jawzrcise. That way, if you swallow, you can pull it out.
What?
How
am I supposed to do anything?
They gave you a rope for a reason.
No, I understand that.
You put the rope.
You can't literally utter a sentence where I can't do anything, where I can't do a damn thing with it in the middle of this.
So you pull the rope through you put it through the middle in case you have to pull it out.
All right, one of them. There's two of them.
Yeah,
one of them is blue and one of them is green.
Yeah, I got one. My green one is at home.
So the blue one.
You see, this says top.
Is apparently a custom fit.
See, this says top.
Right.
It has the top on. It says top. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that's where you put the rope. No, you put the rope through the hole in the middle?
I'm assuming this is where your top teeth goes here.
Okay.
And your bottom teeth goes here. You see the grooves? And then you go like that.
Yeah. So it's pop and go instructions for the green one. All right, we'll do it in a few minutes, okay? Stop doing that. Already, I'm creeped out.
Yo, I feel the muscles. Bump.
Khalil. Hey, Carlin, that blank don't work. Khalil checking in with that.
Can we get some of that? Like, can we get some of the Saturday Night Live pump you up?
The amount of pauses and phrasing in the chat right now.
Yeah. Hold on, is that my Rocky thing?
Jason Smith, please stop saying that, Bart.
Yo, I bit down 4 times. Man,
this was Tom's idea, for the record, that we should order this thing and
no lie, I did
it on the air.
I did 5 reps. My face burning.
Your face is burning already?
My cheeks burning.
Yo, time out. I'm burning.
Hey, yo, I want to use my right arm, man. My arm hurts.
Yeah, 500 times.
Hey, also, I feel like I need to hear Mickey. I'm going to be the thing is the greatest thing that he gave me in this earth. Rocky Marciano gave me this. It was his cufflink.
This might be the worst Mickey I've ever heard in my life.
You're going to be sitting down? Son, I won't leave this earth. I believe little by little that nature knows. And you say, what am I standing around here for? and you just leave this earth. But I won't leave this earth till you're able to take care of yourself. Is that okay? That's okay, Mick. And I want to be like that angel on your shoulder. When you're feeling down and you can't go no more, say, get up, you son of a bitch, because Mickey loves you. Yo, that's the hardest speech out of all the Rocky little speeches.
Yeah.
Rather, yeah, I ain't gonna be this, but you should fit in my
harder than the Adrian speech on the beach in Rocky 3.
You can't win. That one, when he talk about Rocky Marciano gave him the cufflink,
yeah.
he's talking he's gonna be like an angel on his shoulders when he feel like he's going down and he can't go no more.
Because Mickey loves you.
Get up, man. But it's hard for me to see him as Mickey because I keep seeing him as Popeye the Sailor Man's
I keep
dad.
thinking of him as a penguin in Batman.
Oh, he was a penguin in Batman?
On the TV show, the old TV show.
Yeah. See, I see Mick as see, but I see him as off the guy off of Popeye the Sailor Man, the father. Hey, Popeye the Sailor Man. He was the dad.
He was the dad when Robin Williams played Popeye in the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the dad, man. That's all I see Mick as.
Burgess Meredith.
Well, what are we waiting for?
You know what I'm saying? He got some one-liners up in that thing.
He does. All right, Bart Carlin. The Jawzrciser is coming up. Good job, Tom. We'll get to some audio files, too. It's all on the way. We've got it all for you on ESPN New York.
The NBA playoffs are in full swing, and with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, your winnings get a boost every single day, all playoffs long. Bet player props, bet live, from the opening tip to the final possession. Every bucket, every dime, every clutch takeover matters. And DraftKings Sportsbook keeps boosting you all the way through. All DraftKings customers can enjoy a profit boost every single day throughout the playoffs. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code WHSQ to claim your profit boost. That's code WHSQ to get a boost every day of the NBA playoffs. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. 21 plus, New York only. Eligibility and restrictions apply. One profit boost per customer per day. NBA playoff bets only. Bet restrictions apply and vary when offered. Max bet and boost vary. Boost only applies to winnings and expires at the end of the last NBA game each day. See terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joinDOC or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Register today to take the test.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates. Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com, because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
The Knicks are in the playoffs and working toward their ultimate goal.
The 2025 NBA Cup champions, your New York Knicks.
Will this be the year the Knicks punch their ticket to the NBA Finals?
The Knicks have much bigger goals at the end of the year. Step back three with 5 seconds. He got it! Jalen Brunson steps back and puts the Knicks in front.
Thanks to all our New York Knicks partners this season, including ZipRecruiter, Amazon Hub Delivery, Princeton Jeep, and Food Bazaar on ESPN New York.
Javi from Queens chiming in. In defense of Tommy Gunn, Rocky did not fight fair outside. But in Rocky's defense, it was a street fight. How's he supposed to fight fair? I mean, for Pete's sake, it is a street fight. You think Tommy Gunn, like with Tommy Gunn, Rocky didn't fight fair in that fight in Rocky 5?
You got to dog him. You bet not lose. Tommy Gunn fights in the ring. My ring's outside. You bet not lose.
Touch me, I'll sue.
For what?
Honestly, I don't feel like Rocky 5 is even worth mentioning anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I like the other one, the Rocky with Antonio Tarver.
Yeah, that was good.
If you're willing to go through,
it was Rocky Balboa. I think that was called.
Basically, he was George Foreman. It's funny how everyone in the movie, he just took somebody's real life.
Oh, yeah.
And made a movie out of it. Like the first one was Chuck Wepner and Muhammad Ali when he beat the brakes off of him. And Apollo Creed was supposed to be Muhammad Ali or Cassius Clay. Then like I guess Frazier is Payne.
Which one are you talking about? Tarver?
Yeah, I'm talking about the one with Mr. T. Like
no, Clubber Lang is supposed to be who?
I would say Joe Frazier. I would say he stole that character, try to make him Joe Frazier.
Okay. I mean, like,
and then like it's clearly the George Foreman story.
But there never was really a Tyson in any of it.
Yeah, no Tyson.
Tyson.
Skip past Tyson. He went to George Foreman. If you're willing to do what you want to do and pay the price, who's going to tell you that you can't do what I want to do? I just came here to ask you to do the right thing. When they wouldn't license him.
All right.
Remember, you ready?
The Jawzrcise. So
top. See the top.
Here's which side is the top?
It says top. It
right,
actually says top.
You got the one that's supposed to be custom fit. I'm
top.
using the one that's just the
But
regular.
it's gonna say top.
Okay.
Bro, just read it. It says top.
Got it. Okay.
So you bite, that's the top teeth, goes there.
All right. So the Jawzrcise is supposed to tighten my jawline.
Yeah. I'll do
get rid of some of the extra fat.
I'll do commentating. All right. So give me 10. So give me 10. So Carlin is
you can watch this right now on the ESPN New York YouTube.
So give me 10. Give me 10 fast.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? You got to bite down. Yeah, see? So, like, Carlin's biting out, so you can see that his jaws and you see the muscles working in the top of his head like a rock waller. So then, after you get to 10, hold down and bite down. You know what I'm saying? Hold down, bite down, clench up. Clench up. Yeah, clench up like a pit bull. Well, I tell you what, try and take a turkey leg away from him at the table, you're going to mess around and lose a finger. So I'm talking about, see? You feel it, right?
A little bit. Not much.
Bro, you only did 10.
Well, you said do 10.
Bro,
what do you want me to do, 500?
What I'm saying is you chew more with 10 with one bite of a Burger King.
Well, listen, you're supposed to exercise.
You ain't going hard either. Y'all go hard.
I'm just trying.
All right. See, no, you're not biting down with it for ferocity, man.
Ferocity?
Bite down if this was an episode of Oz and you would bite that thing off. Yeah, there you go. You got
we don't understand so much sort of eyes.
But,
all right.
But you're not really biting. You're not really, see. I hope you don't go to the gym like that. I hope you don't go to the gym. That's the type of effort you put in.
What do you mean?
Let me show you.
The restaurant is my gym. You think I'm mailing it in? Look at you don't get this body by accident.
Yeah, Carlin knows a thing or two about biting down.
Let me show you.
In theory, my jaw should be the strongest part of my body.
Yeah, but you bite down, you're not getting any gratification because you got no calories going in. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm still doing it. Still got little pieces of potato chip that are now getting inside the Jawzrcise.
That's disgusting.
Here we go. Listen, I can tell you that this works because I can tell you I can lift this. I can feel like I can. Man, matter of fact, watch. Remember that? Remember that episode?
Huh?
Remember that episode where Squidward got hit in the face and it became beautiful? That's how I'm gonna come in. That's how Carlin gonna come in.
With fighting down really hard hurts. What the hell am I? All right, now look. When you're doing it, it hurts.
Yeah, go ahead.
My jaw's not that tired right now. It's not like I just worked out. Like, is this going to be a thing where if I don't stretch my jaw later, I'm going to feel it tomorrow morning?
Yeah, you're gonna mess around and choke on a carrot. Like, bro, if you did, you should be able to do 50 quick.
50 quick?
50 or 100 quick. That should be. You should be doing 2 bites per second.
All right, I'm gonna try to do 20. I'll do 25.
No, hell no. Do 50 and watch, because I feel it all in my face. That's how I know that you playing games. You ain't really trying to get a chiseled face. You want to spend money for a facelift.
Once again, I'll point out that you can watch this all on the ESPN New York YouTube channel.
I'm very entertained right now.
I'm just saying.
All right, you want me to do 50 quick?
Fast, and bite down. Fight 50.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 3, 4.
This is Carlin's version of the Power Hour.
What? Bro, you eat popcorn. Quit pausing.
All you do is quit complaining about how I'm doing it. I start doing it, and then you're not letting me do it.
Quit pausing, man. If I was your trainer, man, I would tell you.
I would quit pausing if you would stop complaining about it.
Jolie, I'll tell him, go get a lap. Like, you know, like when
how do you want me to do it? You show me how you want me to do it. That's what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing. All right, you ready? Here it goes. Let's start again. Jeez. All right.
I start feeling that 30. I start feeling that 30. I start feeling that 30. Yeah, you see them hands slowing down. You see them hands slowing down, right? Jaleel, you hear them hands? It's slowing down, right? Yeah, now tell me you don't feel that in your face.
I feel it in my face a little bit.
Right, and that was only 50. What if we were doing 4 sets of 50, 4 sets of 100?
Why would I do 4 sets of 50 of this?
Because
give me a burger. Give me something I can enjoy.
No, because it's a different type of bite. You biting this with your front teeth. You know what I'm saying? You ain't clenching down. You ain't got it inside your jaws. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
There's a sales department called Jawzrcise yet?
Oh, God, I can see a dimple. You see that right dimple in Carlin's face?
What do you mean? Of course, look at my whole face. There's so many folds of fat in my face, there's a dimple.
Hey, Leo, his face is cramping. You get a cramp in your calf and your hamstring.
Mine's too, but for a different reason.
Nice.
Bro,
look at this.
Look, you can see like when I'm biting now, you can see like the sides of the top of my head. You can see the front of my face. You can see around my eyes. Bro, I ain't going to take this seriously. I'm a train. I'm going to take this seriously, Joe Leo. This definitely works.
Train for what?
No, so I don't have to get a facelift. Like Tom Jackson. No, Tom
Jackson got a facelift.
No, the other dude. The dude in Vegas.
Tom Cruise?
No, Tom Jones. Yeah, Tom Jones.
Like Tom Jackson. Tom Jones? Yes, Tom Jones. Yeah. It's not unusual to be loved.
I tell you what, bro. Just imagine. You know what this is equivalent to? You ever, Joe Leo, you ever did the hand things?
Yes,
you ever had those?
That's
what I got.
Right.
Yeah.
The grip strength.
Right, and you could play around with it.
I will say, it does get tiring quick.
Yes, it's fatigue.
Yeah.
Right, this like you just went to the gym and you just went through the first set and you quit. You got to put multiple rounds in. You know what I'm saying?
On the chat, William Goddard, Carlin's just making noises more than the bites, LMAO.
Right, he biting down. Your bite force is that.
Carlin is really enjoying himself. Carlin looks like a pit bull chewing on a chew toy.
I bet you if we dip that thing in Skittles juice, I bet you he'll bite him all through that thing.
As RJ, this is from Home Team. As RJ says, I went to school for this.
Hey, call up if you ever did Jawzrcise and
Please
it worked.
don't.
I want to hear from you because I'm telling you, I can feel where it works.
I gotta say, like, I don't feel like this is something that I'm gonna take up doing.
You don't feel any stronger?
Bro,
no.
This is something that
I feel like, I swear to God, if my face hurts tomorrow morning, it's your ass.
It is, but that's what I'm saying, though.
Like, because I didn't stretch.
But that's how you know it worked. How you gonna stretch?
I don't know.
You know, like the Koreans have this whole face making thing that they do, because they talk about Koreans don't really get facelifts because their face. No,
I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, I don't.
They use this brush to get lymphatic drainage. So
the lymphatic drainage thing I heard about a little more last week after we talked about it.
Yeah, so lymphatic drainage is like when your face holding fluid and stuff in your face, and so
I got about 7 pounds of water in my face right now.
So they use a brush. They use this brush, and they brush it, and then they'll show one side of their face, but also like they do these like facial expressions that they use for facial exercises, right? And that's why they say they look younger than most certain societies because that's something that's in their culture. Like they do something like.
Honestly, I'm just reading the chat. Carlin about to do 8 months in Sing Sing. Carlin's going to have a tear under his right eye next year, a tattoo.
No, see if he go to Sing Sing, people gonna be scared of Lockjaw. Ain't nobody gonna mess with Lockjaw. Lockjaw mess with, bite your head off like a mushroom bulb. Hey man, don't mess with Lockjaw. Lockjaw off. Lockjaw off. He off limits.
A break, Bart.
We'll be back after this. Yeah. Not enough O's and smooth. We'll do anything for content. I start feeling that 30.
Hey Yankees fans, come out to Yankee Stadium on Saturday, May 2nd for the Yankees annual Star Wars Day. Enjoy special appearances by some of your favorite Star Wars characters, and the first 18,000 guests in attendance will receive a max-free Mandalorian bobblehead. Get your tickets now for Saturday, May 2nd, Star Wars Day at Yankee Stadium. For tickets, visit yankees.com/tickets. And may the Force be with you.
Life is motion, but for Jaime, debilitating pain in both hips brought everything, including family time, to a halt.
Every doctor told me the same thing. They would do one hip at a time.
At White Plains Hospital, Dr. Jacob Totka's unique expertise provided an alternate approach by replacing both of Jaime's hips on the same day.
In just 2 hours, I got 2 new hips, and I went home that day.
White Plains Hospital, among the best hospitals anywhere that just so happens to be here. A member of the Montefiore Health System.
Thursday with Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg. Can the Knicks close out the Hawks in Game 6 down in Atlanta?
Confidence is built in the work. So I think for us, we just understand what the situation is. The toughest game to win is the one that ends someone's season. So we got to be super disciplined. We got to execute at the highest level that we have in this series, and we got to be ready for a really tough game.
Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg today at 3 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
The NBA playoffs are right around the corner, and now you can trade every game on Kalshi. You can also trade on who wins each series, the conference finals, and the championship. On Kalshi, you're trading against other people in a live market. No house, no odds makers. And as the odds move, you can buy in or out anytime throughout the postseason. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code ORANGE to get $10 when you trade $10. KALSHI. Kalshi. Trade on anything.
If you're trying to save money but still eat well, just go to Wild Fork Foods and thank me later. You get pork tenderloin for $2.50 a pound, ground turkey for $3 a pound, ground chorizo for only $4 a pound. Those are everyday staples at serious value, and it's all blast frozen, so you're not sacrificing quality. Plus, they've got over 450 options, 7 locations, or same-day delivery at wildforkfoods.com. Go check out Wild Fork Foods.
The Knicks.
Tonight in Game 5, they take a 3-2 series lead in the opening round with a 29-point win over the Atlanta Hawks.
The Hawks.
Their mindset was to come out and try to bully us and be physical, and they did that.
The NBA playoffs.
The toughest game to win is the one that ends someone's season, so we got to be super disciplined. We got to execute at the highest level.
Game 6 coverage gets underway tonight at 6 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
ESPN New York. Now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS FM HD2 New York. Bart Scott.
What the hell?
Chris Carlin.
Take a hike. We're good.
This is Bart and Carlin.
Buckle your chin strap. We about to bang.
On ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
That's right. It's a Game 6 tonight. Knicks, Hawks, trying to wrap it up. We've got a Calandras watch party out in Caldwell, New Jersey. $5 margaritas, half-price wings. Bart and I are going to be there. We expect to see you there. Calandras in Caldwell, New Jersey, the Italian Village. You will not be disappointed. Bart and Carlin, ESPN New York at noon, which means what?
It's the power hour.
I didn't count.
Thought he was trying to go for 45 for Cade.
I thought he was trying to go for 50 for my Jawzrcise thing.
I think you only made it to 38 and you gave up.
No, I made it to 50. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I'm doing
tell
over
the truth.
here.
Did you feel it?
Yes, I felt it.
Can you see if you were like seriously doing it like you were in a gym?
Yes, I would say this. It's certainly there was a moment there where I thought somebody needed to spot me.
Like black out.
After a few minutes of doing it, after doing the 50 and then doing like another 30, I got like okay, all right.
It's like bite down. I come grab his chin, his head. Bite down. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. You 5 more.
I'm so not proud of everything I just did in every way.
I think this is a new segment, guys. Call up if you want us to start giving you all the latest products and things that's out there and techniques. If y'all want,
so here's the thing about this, okay? We can't just be giving away free advertising, but we also, I'm willing to do some of this, but like, what's in it for me?
We're gonna tell them, hey, if you want, this is the thing. If we want to do the product, we're gonna call them. We're gonna tell them, hey, you got to donate something. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick up a segment or something. You know what I'm saying? If you want us to come out there, we auditioning for product of the month. You know what I'm saying? You got to put some cheese on the taco.
I don't know what's legal and what's not on that front.
It's up for the sales department to make it happen, man. We find a product, they reach out to them, say, hey, man, this is what we do monthly. This is what we doing. This is our QR code that we got. We can do it like we're doing basically an Amazon store.
Jawzrcise is the first one, so get after it.
Right, where we go on our site, QR code. So when people buy it, they use our QR code, they get a discount. That's all they do, like for Instagram influencing.
No, I understand.
So we do that. If we do that, then hey,
we can't do that on the public airways. That's the tricky part.
That's true.
Okay,
we can do it on our YouTube page.
Yes, we can do that.
See, we can do a separate YouTube segment.
I tell you,
we're going straight to the top this way, baby.
Or
we'll do all the products.
To hell. Yeah, either way. It'll be a quick trip.
Either way,
and we'll enjoy the ride.
It's a destination.
It's Bart and Carlin on ESPN New York, on the ESPN New York YouTube channel. My friends with Xfinity, you already enjoy ESPN as part of your TV lineup with live games, daily sports coverage, and expert analysis. And now, the ESPN Unlimited plan is available at no additional cost, giving you access to additional ESPN content in the ESPN app, on-demand programming, and originals to explore. Visit Xfinity.com/your subscriptions to activate ESPN Unlimited access and start watching in the ESPN app. More from ESPN, all in one place. All right, it is Thursday. It is noon. Let us do some high noon.
It's high noon.
My name is Sam Chisholm, newly sworn warrant officer of the Circuit Court in Wichita, Kansas.
Every Thursday at noon, high noon, is just a segment where Bart and I might duel it out over something that we disagree on. We'll do 3 of them.
We're going to get participation trophies. No winner, no loser. It used to be a winner and loser. We had judges, but now we just
Well, that's because we turned it into a 35-minute segment and it just killed the show.
We just succumbed to outside pressure.
We're telling the truth. That's what happened.
We giving Gaylord Fokker ninth place trophies out.
Well, let's get to it.
Round one, fight. Which situation is more easily turned around, Jets or Mets?
Ooh, Bartholomew?
For me, it's the Jets because in basketball, in baseball, unlike any other sport, you have the have and you have the have-nots, right? I think you'll never be able to pass. And yes, the Mets are one of these teams that have, but how many times can you get tied up with these big contracts that you can't easily get out of and getting 10 cents on the dollar or getting something weak in your return? You know, getting somebody else's prospects at best for somebody that needs to get a hired gun or something like that. We've seen this, and we thought that the Mets would be better by now. We thought because, Cohen was the owner, we'll be able to just move and rise to the top. One, not a lot of people want to take our money. Two, when Stearns spends the money, he spent it badly. For the last 3 years, he really hasn't bought in anything that really has really panned out or turned into anything, right? So for me, I think the Jets, because in football, it's the ultimate team sport. It's the ultimate from worst to first type of sport. You go from worst to first, and nobody had the Patriots in the playoffs. This year, the Lions are going to was the worst team in football. They're going to probably go from worst to first. Like in football, you can go from worst to first or from worst to respectable overnight with basically leadership and playing hard, right? And so I think that the Jets have a much easier path to being successful than the Mets, because the Mets, the same way we can't find a quarterback, they can't find somebody that's going to be a leader and be a staple. They can't find their Aaron Judge.
Well, you just glossed over it, and I'm not going to let you do it. It's the Mets, because the Jets, it's simply about not having a quarterback. We can point to Geno all you want and what he was before Vegas. He was pretty bad last year, and he had a couple of good seasons. I don't think the Jets have a quarterback. And for me, if you don't have the quarterback, it makes it incredibly difficult to turn the thing around. The Mets have some talent. I'm not exactly showing a lot of confidence in either one. I won't deny that the Jets had a good weekend last week, but I don't think that right now it's so easily turned around when I don't have the answer at the most important position.
But the thing is, the Jets have already had their bad season. The Mets are in the midst of their bad season right now, so they can't get better to next year, where the Jets can get better this year. And ultimately, next year is a year where we think the holy grail of us getting a quarterback will be. And then when we get that, the Jets already have everything else. The Mets need a lot more.
Round two, fight. If the Hawks force a Game 7, what percentage chance do you give the Knicks to win?
Ooh.
You lead off. You can lead off.
I'm going 50-50.
Judas.
And it's not Judas. I think it's just more realistic. And the only reason I say that is the Knicks have been so dominant in this series, and the last two games have taken such control in this series that if you let another one slip away, then anything can happen. And you can't put yourself in that situation, because that is where doubt starts to creep in. That is where the Knicks become the tighter team, because at that point, the Hawks get to a Game 7 at the Garden. I never want to face the team that has nothing to lose. I'd put it at 50-50 at that point. And I do not want to see that. Wrap it up, put a bow on it, and let's move on. That's all you need to see. What about you?
For me, it's 60-40. I mean, I think the better team should be favored. At home should be favored. But you always have that John Starks Game 7 in the back of your mind. You have that James Harden, Game 7 in the back of your mind. Where guys just can't answer the bell. And when you leave it to chance, or you leave it to a one-game elimination, that's the beauty about football. That's the beauty about single elimination sports, is that all it takes is somebody to have a crazy day or have the game of their life that's a non-star, or a star to can't miss. And you set yourself up for that opportunity, and all the pressure, if it goes to a Game 7, shifts from the Hawks, who's going to go and try and defend their home, to back playing for nothing, because they were never supposed to be in this position to begin with. So all the pressure then shifts on the Knicks, and we all know pressure busts pipes and pressure make diamonds. But you never know which one you're going to get.
And you still think it would make diamonds slightly?
Yeah, it'll make a very low quality, flawed
little cubic zirconia.
Yeah, flawed diamond.
Round three, fight. After winning Game 5, do you believe the Pistons can win this series?
See, y'all going to set me up. Nah, man, let me knock on something. You know what I'm saying? I'm using every...
That's Formica. It ain't wood.
That's true. Damn. I don't think we have wood in it. I don't think we have wood up here. I mean, listen, I'm nervous because I don't know how much energy that Cade expended, and can these role players come up big on the road? Can he get some help? Can Jalen Duren finally step up to the series? He has to find a way how to impact this game. And, Winslow, is it Winslow?
Wendell Carter.
Yeah, Wendell. Mr. Wendell. It's no short. I'm like Dory. I have no short.
How about Carter?
Yeah.
You have no short-term memory like the goldfish?
I'm like Dory. Like, when the series is over with, I'll remember his name, and I'll be calling his name, and he'll be at home fishing.
Call him Wendy Cart III.
Yeah, Wendy Cart. Well, I tell you what, man, like, Duren's going to have to step up. He has to give them one, like, great game in this series. I mean, especially he was a guy who thought he was going to have a supermax, right? So now this becomes just Cade has to do everything when he's supposed to have a Robin, right? When Cade left, we thought that, man, he's probably going to make third-team All-NBA, which sets him up for a supermax, and I don't know with how he's played in this series if the Pistons are willing to give him that.
Listen, Pistons are winning the series, all right? Let's just put it out there. You can say I'm trying to jinx you or all that. I'm not trying to jinx you. The thing is, all season long they've been the better team, and I'm not knocking Orlando, but I can't imagine Wagner's going to play before Game 7. Because, like, what's the point? Is for the Orlando Magic, is it worth it now to have that injury happen to Wagner?
Yeah, we know, like, I don't know if we've ever seen, like, somebody struggle with the calf or have a calf injury and come back and not tear it.
Well, I mean, it's happened, but what is the real
short period of time?
Well, but here's the thing. Like, what is the real benefit to them when this is somebody that they've already locked up on $225 million?
Yeah, you don't think that this is going – you don't think that if they even win this series that they're any threat to win a championship.
Yeah.
But they did go all in, though. When they made the trade for Bane, that's all in.
Yeah. I understand, but I'm not looking at them and thinking right now that this is the window. This is their opportunity, or that's it. They were the 8 seed. They got into the play-in. And granted, they're more talented than that, but they were the 8 seed. And you weren't supposed to beat them. So I'm not rushing this guy back when I don't need to.
Well, they're the 8 seed simply because Wagner missed like 35 games or something this year.
I understand, but how much better would they have been? Would they have been the 4 seed?
Yeah.
The 5 seed?
Yeah.
Maybe the 5 seed?
I would say 4 or 5.
But even still, you look at the rest of that entire conference, does that then make you think that this is your opportunity right now?
Yeah, I don't think they believe that this is their opportunity. I don't see how much more they can change to improve their team, though, right? They've locked their guys up. They made their major trade. The Pistons have yet to do that. I think Charlotte's yet to do that. These are teams that have the opportunity to go add and go in a little bit more.
Yeah, I think the Pistons are gonna win this series. I do. Now that you've given them a little bit of life, I expect them to come back.
You gonna put some cheese on the taco for that?
I don't think there's any need to do that.
I wonder what's their odds. Like, what are their odds
to win the series right now? I'll tell you in 1 sec.
You know you're a hell of a gambler when all you do is you already got the app and all you do is put the D in and it gives you exactly what you're looking for. They know its tendencies.
Playoffs. Let's see here.
Detroit.
Pistons, Orlando. The Pistons are only down. They're down 3-2. They're only plus 120. So in other words, they're an underdog. They're not a heavy underdog to win the series. I don't know what they were before yesterday. Yeah, I'd be curious about that.
I think people are nervous, man. K hit the shots yesterday, man, but them legs are tired. You got to figure out when it's the next game. You're assuming we're getting to the point. We're getting to the point where it's like the back-to-back. Like the Knicks are, back-to-back, and you wonder, I wonder, even back-to-back, get out of this series, man, before something happens to Mitchell Robinson.
Listen, I'm not gonna sweat any of that. Just get out. Just get out of it and move on and get there. That's all I'm thinking about right now. And I know that's just, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little too simplistic, but that's all I care about.
If Cade brings these guys back, that's gonna put him in some rarefied air. He already just got the.
Absolutely, it will.
Like he'll become a legend. Like Detroit.
Legend.
In Detroit.
Oh, in Detroit, yes.
Detroit fans love hard, man. You do something in Detroit, man, they love you forever.
Tom, which email did you send me that thing to? I need to find out.
Oh, you mean the read?
Yes.
I sent that to your texts.
You sent that to you sent me a text. Okay.
Would you like it in the email form?
No. That's fine. Here it is.
Johnson's still spending money.
He did send it to my text. To his credit. Here we go. Time now for the amazing starting lineup. It's brought to you by Ramsey Mazda. This is the Met lineup this afternoon, who hopefully can score more than 2 runs. Leading off, third baseman Bo Bichette. Batting second, designated hitter Juan Soto. Hitting third, left fielder MJ Melendez. Just like you drew it up. First base, Mark Vientos. Right field, Brett Beatty. Second base, Marcus Semien. Center fielder, Carson Benj. Catcher, Luis Torrens. Shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. With Freddie Peralta on the mound. That was
You give good lineup.
I'm sorry? Good lineup?
You give good lineup.
That's a Don special right there. Love it. That was the amazing starting lineup. Brought to you by Ramsey Mazda. Get more for your money at Ramsey Mazda. Like a new 2026 Mazda CX-50 or Mazda CX-90. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Bart Carlin, ESPN New York, and on the ESPN New York YouTube channel, our primary focuses today have been those two things. The Mets, who absolutely stink and are just god-awful. They are the worst team in baseball, and I don't know that it's fixable at this point. I don't think firing the manager does any more than slap a Band-Aid on it. Maybe Carlos Beltran would come in and command some respect, but, Bart, in order to win 90 games now, the Mets have to go 80-52 the rest of the way. That's 28 games over 500. 80-52.
Yeah, to quote Liam Nielsen, good luck.
I knew it was in there somewhere. Listen, I 100% don't believe this is all Carlos Mendoza's fault. I believe this has a lot more to do with the construction of the team. When the general manager told us about run prevention, and he's got the first baseman and third baseman that he does after we want to be solid up the middle with Semien, with Lindor, with Luis Robert. Robert's headed for the IL here at some point. Did they put him on officially yet, Tom? They did put Luis Robert on the IL. So there's that. And Lindor is already on the IL, as we know, for a while. Semien at the plate has been awful, but you want to say he's better defensively? Okay, that's fine. It's not doing a whole lot for you. And then just to get better defensively, you're bad at first base. You got so much lost money. We counted $178 million of your payroll right now is bad money, and that does not include Juan Soto. Think about that for a minute.
Problem is you have nothing that you can say, this is going to be every day. This is something we can count on every day. Like, you have nothing to hang your hat on. They're not doing anything well. Nobody's playing consistently. Like, Soto's playing consistently, but he just got back. And then you hope to see, what does this team look like with Soto and Lindor and what that looks like? Can they make everything easier for everybody else in the lineup? But we haven't been able to see him. And who knows when Lindor is going to come back? Is it going to be the same amount of time? Because it's the same injury as Soto, right?
Yeah.
Calf. So we're talking 3 weeks?
Probably.
Season could be beyond hope.
I think it's maybe even a little bit longer than 3 weeks at this point. I mean, I don't know what salvaging this looks like. I don't know if it is salvageable at this point.
Right. To be a team that's going to go through this the entire year knowing that you have no chance of winning. Like, just think, we're just in April, May, June, July.
Like, literally,
August.
It's not May yet. Tomorrow is May.
You got 4 months of playing knowing that you're playing for absolutely nothing. Man, that hurts. Man, that's like, if I get injured, man, I'm shutting it down. I'm not pushing through nothing.
That's 5 months, actually, of playing with nothing to play for.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You playing for a half. Everybody else got hope. You playing for 5, because 5 months should be enough time to erase anything. But you have to play at such a high level. Like, the teams we used to talk about, like, when the Yankees used to always win, they was like, man, listen, they got a padded schedule because they beat the hell out. They always beat the Orioles, and they always beat this team, or they always beat the Twins. They always beat.
But they beat them.
Right. The Mets are losing to scrubs. So they ain't even played their tough opponents yet. The uprising, the surprising teams.
They got swept at home by the Rockies.
And right now it's 500 with the Nationals.
You have to find ways to. It's not about climbing out of this anymore. You have to find ways to not put yourself in this to begin with.
Man.
That's what's really frustrating. The fact that we can always. I hate this. You always have to kind of lean on. Listen, it's early. Everybody relax. It's early. How about it's early? We got off to a great start. It's early. This is nice to help us out later when we struggle inevitably. It's early. That's much better. 20-10 is a hell of a lot better than 10-20. And you might still be sitting there saying at 20-10 it's early, but I'd rather be saying it like that. I'd rather be saying it with a little bit of cushion to work with.
And that's what I'm saying. It's no like if you're Stearns, what are you telling Cohen? Like, don't worry, we can do this. It's like, yo, you telling him as well as an owner, because I'm sure you told him preaching patience when he came out and went to the Dodgers. Like, you was preaching patience. Don't worry, we're going to turn this thing around. It's nothing to worry about here. And then now you're 10 games below 500. Like, what is he saying? Because there's nothing that you can sell to Stern, to Cohen, that can say that we can get out of this. It's no move that you can say, hey, we just got to go get this because so-and-so hurt and everything could be okay. No. We out of moves, man.
Yeah. What exactly is the next chess piece to go?
It's like you sitting there, you playing checkers, and like you like, all right, I got to jump. I can jump this guy, but then if I jump this guy, I'm set up for a triple jump back. You're like, damn.
I know the book's already been actually written. This might be the worst team money can buy. What we're seeing right now, like that, the amount of money spent, comparatively speaking, like I wonder just wondering out loud, like in today's dollars, like how that team, the Bonilla Saberhagen team, would stack up just in terms of percentages as to how much money that they have spent here. When you factor in the luxury tax, you're spending $500 million. And for Steve Cohen, like, guys, let's not take this for granted, all right? If you want to complain about Steve Cohen, like we can joke around about him putting out the tweet a couple of weeks ago, hey, we're going to turn this, and listen, ball on a different night would have been out. If it was a warmer night, that would have been a home run and things like that. We can joke about that. Right. We have already seen the other side of this for a long time. Would you rather be with this as your owner or what it looked like before? We know what it looked like before. So there's no need to go back to that. So don't even complain about that. What you're thinking about right now, though, is if I'm Steve Cohen and I look at I'm spending a little less than the Dodgers are, and my return on investment is nowhere close. And the Dodgers make a fortune more because of Ohtani's presence.
Hey, so who are you holding accountable?
I got to hold accountable the guy that spent the money.
And what does accountability look like? A Stern talking to?
So to speak, yeah. I think it's probably a lot more than that.
I mean, I feel like no matter what, if Mendoza doesn't get fired during the season, he's getting fired after.
Listen, he's going to get fired during the season at some point because they're just going to pull the plug on it to change the story for a day or two. That's it. It's not. Listen, you and I both feel the same way. It's not going to change it, right?
No. The hay's out of the barn.
Maybe it would make him a little more.
What, other people on edge?
Yeah, or maybe it would make him a little more respectable, but it's not going to save their year.
I wonder if you're a player, like how many of those players are saying, "Hey man, like can you move me?"
At some point, that's going to come. It's like the guys, like for instance, Bichette's on a deal where he can opt out, right?
Yeah.
But does anybody think that Bichette's opting out right now? I don't.
But how he playing? You think he ain't gonna get more?
No. Who is asking for a trade is worth trading. Is going to get you much in return right now. Not very much. Like Lindor, if you were to actually entertain that, is not an in-season thing. That is an off-season, have multiple conversations with many teams and see what it really looks like. And you would have hoped that he would come back at some point this year and look like a healthier, better player ready to go, and then you could approach him about a trade in the offseason.
Because you look like crap.
Yeah.
So far. And he got hurt.
And the hurt thing is really where it's at. And he and Soto have played 6 games together this year.
What's that record?
I don't even know. They started 7-4, and I know we're sitting here at 10-20. That's what I know. So if you lose one more, you lose today, you will have dropped 17 of your last 20. All this to pump you up into Mets baseball coming up here momentarily on 880 ESPN New York.
We just been overly. No, it's that bad.
Let's get ready for Freddie Peralta this afternoon to save things, hopefully. Bart and I will be on the ESPN New York YouTube channel and also on the ESPN New York app the rest of the way. Mets take over on 880 coming up here momentarily. We still have so much to get to in relation to the Knicks and the Hawks. Game 6 tonight. Bart and I at Calandra's in Caldwell. $5 margaritas, half-price wings. We've got giveaways all night long. So by all means, make it out there and hang out with us tonight for the Knicks-Hawks Game 6, Calandra's, Caldwell, New Jersey.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary.
BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Want to earn extra revenue for your business? Amazon Hub Delivery is looking for local business owners to assist with deliveries. When you become a partner, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area on a schedule that works for you. With each package delivered, you'll gain extra revenue and exposure for your business. Plus, Amazon Hub Delivery makes it easy to get started. There's no upfront cost, delivery experience, or long-term contracts required. Sign up to learn more at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
In a world in need of a hero, one man rises to the challenge in style. He is just driving the kids to soccer practice. Make every day feel epic in an all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid with up to an EPA-estimated 619 miles of range on select trims, advanced tech, and class-leading interior space. Because when you're hauling kids, gear, snacks, and backpacks, space matters. And so does comfort. Just make sure they keep their cleats off the seats. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for details.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
You're You're listening to 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app.
Speak, Chunky. Let's go. Talk. Bart Carlin, ESPN New York. ESPN New York YouTube channel. Want to remind you that with Xfinity, you already enjoy ESPN as part of your TV lineup with live games, daily sports coverage, and expert analysis. And now, the ESPN Unlimited plan is available at no additional cost, giving you access to additional ESPN content in the ESPN app, on-demand programming, and originals to explore. Visit Xfinity.com/your subscriptions to activate ESPN Unlimited access, then start watching in the ESPN app. More from ESPN, all in one place. I have to talk about this with you. Saw this morning. I've been a little bit distracted. It's intriguing. But with AI, I don't know what to believe anymore in life. I Googled it. It comes up some places, but it's not like it comes up in any kind of a news source. But just put it this way. McDonald's is reportedly testing a $54 a month unlimited meals subscription that would completely change fast food in the U.S. Again, I want to emphasize, it might be irresponsible of me to even talk about this. This might be fake news. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it's not.
Yeah.
This is just according to reports. I don't know where they're testing it. I don't know where it's happening. But $54 a month right now feels light. So let me finish up here. Subscription-based food models becoming more popular, offering customers predictable pricing and unlimited access to select menu items. So it's not going to be the entire menu per se, right?
The junior quarter pounder.
Like, if you're just giving me the hamburgers, we don't need to test it. I'll tell you my answer right now. If we're going to talk about a quarter pounder with cheese meal, then we can talk about it. But if it rolls out nationwide, it would be one of the biggest fast food innovations in years, especially for frequent customers looking to save money. Would you pay $54 a month for unlimited McDonald's meals, or is that just too good to be true?
I wouldn't do it because, first of all, if it's the limited menu, it's probably subject
You think
to,
it's fake, Tom? Why do you think it's fake?
I can see.
Tom, don't ruin my day without explanation.
Oh, you wanted me to answer that?
Yes.
I was just Googling it, and
I Googled it as well, Tom.
I haven't seen a lot of news sources.
I agree. Do not tell me it's fake unless you see something that says this is fake. Do not get in my face about this. This is something I'm very serious about.
Keep dreaming.
I agree. There are no news items on it. I'm not getting this out of Forbes or the Wall Street Journal. I understand this.
Yeah.
But it's a talk show.
We're
keep dreaming.
We're thinking about.
Let me live for a day.
We're thinking about when the big next innovation is, right? I would say one of the innovations is being able to go in and serve yourself, right? That's something that speeds up. It also got people fired, right? Because you look up, now you don't need as many people to take orders because people put in their orders or the mobile app orders and stuff like that.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about that.
That's the first thing they ask you at McDonald's now is, have you ordered on the app? No, I have not.
Right. So, like, when you think about McDonald's, if it's a limited menu, I guess what they're saying is the same premise from the all-you-can-eat buffet. Like, we don't spend much money for our food, and if we have a limited menu, people aren't going to come in here every day. They're assuming that nobody is, and if we do, like, people get tired of eating the same thing every day.
Well, there was that movie, Super Size Me.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, he almost died.
Yes.
Only in 30 days.
It was a month.
Right, a month.
It was McDonald's. I believe it was 2 meals a day for 30 days. And if they asked him if he wanted
organ shut down.
If they asked him that he made the promise to himself that if they asked him if he wanted supersized, he had to say yes.
I still argue I was correct.
So, like, I would say that if they do go through that model, I can see how that could be true. Somebody wants to try and go out there and do do the field research to see what happens, subscription based. They figure if they get 1 million people to do it, how much is that, monthly?
There's still a lot of people asking around, is this real? And nobody is really saying that it's not. Like, Tom, I don't see a thing that says, no, this is a fake story. This is not real anywhere, which is why I brought it up. And I am not presenting this as fact once again.
I understand that, and you're allowed to dream. I'm just saying I haven't seen, like, for example,
but here's the thing.
I don't see news on it.
Okay. I don't know if I'd do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Realistically, right, Tom? Would you do it like as a guy that's trying to be on a budget?
Tom, how old are you? First of all, how old are you?
I am 26.
So let's take that into account as well. Not just the budgetary part, but the fact that his body can handle it.
But he's not going to keep eating the same thing. Like I would say, after 30 days, you get tired of eating McDonald's, even eating the same type of burger. You like, man, I'd much rather get a Wendy's burger today, or I'd rather get a Burger King meal today.
Maybe we'll start bundling.
So they're going on the fact that
$100 a month, you can go to Wendy's or McDonald's.
They might give you the fish fillet. You don't like fish, so that if you don't like fish sandwiches, then that eliminates everything. So now you just to a quarter pounder. You're not gonna eat a quarter pounder every day, and if you do, that quarter pounder probably be costing with the fake beef and the forever buns. You know what I mean? For the ingredients.
Don't hate.
No, if you
can't prove anything.
If you stick, right? Okay, if you, I think I in my old car I forgot, and maybe like one of my sons like dropped the cheeseburger underneath. Not only were the buns still in place with no bacteria, the cheese was still there too. It like nothing deteriorated, and it was there for like 2 years.
Well, that's just science.
That's
just an improvement in science.
So the forever bun, I don't know if I'm tripping on that, right? So when you look up, like, will you want to eat a quarter pounder every day?
Now,
so you might go once a week.
So here's a money-making tip I would have for this, and you'd have to be prepared to lose your friends, because if they found out you did this, they'd probably want to, like, punch you. What you do is say, hey, do you want anything from McDonald's? And then you say, okay, just Venmo me over the order money.
So you gonna get the combo, and you gonna charge them regular price, and you getting a discount.
Well, I'm getting it for free, so.
Well, I mean, listen, Tom, I'm sure that they have sniffed out your little plan already anyway, because McDonald's, I'm sure that when you walk in, it's not like, give me 15 burgers. I don't think that's how this is. I think it's a particular meal. You get one meal item, one side, one drink.
Yeah, that was my question, was how many times can you use this in a day?
I would probably say once.
There's no way to go to multiple locations and continue to do this, or you're earmarked.
Because you have to use your profile.
Your card or whatever.
Yeah, your profile.
Would you, Joe Leo, $54 a month, understanding now what McDonald's costs or what any fast food is? Any fast food, really, a value meal is what, 12 to $13.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Right? So a value meal is going to cost you that. So you'd have to go 5 times in a month to make that work, if that is what your limit is as to what you're allowed. Would you do that? 5 times in a month?
Me 4 years ago, I'd sign up. I'd be one of the first people signing up. Me now, no way.
Okay. Tom?
They don't even have salads.
Does McDonald's not have salad anymore? Did they get rid of them?
They dumped that.
They might have got rid of them.
They got rid of that. Wendy's the only place you can go get
They know what
salad.
they're doing.
You know why you're here.
They replaced
exactly.
They replaced it with the McFlurry and like the little smoothie mango.
Exactly. Stuff. If I'm coming to you, I'm not coming here for a salad. All right? I'm going to Chopped if I want a salad or something like that.
I don't see any salads on their menu when I looked it up, by the way.
Going to the salad house in Jersey. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, they got rid of salads a couple years ago.
All right, Tom. Are you doing it?
In college,
at 26 years old now, are you doing it? Or is it only a college thing?
I was going to say, in college, I would say, can I be the beta tester? Like, I would want to hop on that immediately, like Joe Leo was alluding to. Right now, though, probably not, because I want to try and, like, make better decisions with my life, and I feel like that would just be an awful decision.
You're still too young to make better decisions with your life. Tom, Joe Leo, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Yeah. You're both too. Until the first number's a 3,
Yeah.
Making better decisions with your life, that's not a thing.
Yeah,
now's the time to make mistakes.
Their blood pressure's good. Their A1C is good. Come on, man. You ain't even got high cholesterol yet.
Here's the question, though.
Yeah.
Let's expand this out to all restaurants. What's the one that you would subscribe to that subscription base?
I already know what people going to say. They're going to say Chick-fil-A. People, for some reason, love Chick-fil-A.
But that's only 6 days a week.
I think Chick-fil-A is horrible.
Are they
Why?
open?
That's an awful opinion.
Really?
Chick-fil-A, first of all, they don't have the best chicken sandwich.
I agree with that.
All right, well, that might be true.
And their nuggets, I'd rather have Wendy's nuggets either way.
No, I disagree with that.
Their nuggets, they're like little balls, and then like
They're
the bread.
small. And
they got 40. They got 76. Google how many ingredients they have.
No. I'm not getting into this. Okay, I'm not getting into what's all natural and what's not. You go to any one of these places, it's all got chemicals in it. Just realize that that's not part of the discussion. Okay.
So are we adding like Five Guys? Are we adding Shake Shack?
Yep.
Well, those are an elevated.
Yeah.
I think an elevated experience.
Right, but I would say all fast food.
But like but that's not fast food. That's
like
Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers is the point where it becomes a little weird. Like, hold up, this is like a restaurant that's giving me a hamburger. This isn't fast food.
No, Fuddruckers does not count here. That I've only seen sit-down Fuddruckers. That's like fast casual, only at the drive-through window. Let's
all right. Let's leave it at that.
Drive-through.
The thing that Chick-fil-A does do right.
Get your order.
They get your order always right. I've never had a problem with the Chick-fil-A order. That's amazing to me.
It's like good energy in your food.
But also the chicken strips are excellent.
Yeah, but the chicken nuggets are horrible.
Well, they're smaller.
Chicken sandwich is whack. The only thing
chicken sandwich is not whack.
Their waffle fries horrible.
No, you're
grilled
wrong on
nuggets
that.
are really good.
I disagree with that.
Their waffle fries?
Their grilled nuggets are really good. That's one of the things I get.
And listen, you could go. The thing about it, the thing I can sell to myself is, and really that's what this is about. Can I sell to myself that I'm not completely doing my body in altogether? Is that, yeah, I could go there and I could get grilled chicken a couple of days a week too. So that, that's healthier. That's how I would sell that to myself.
All you can get is chicken. You can't even get no beef.
They sell sausage patties.
I mean, that's
in the
also
mornings.
a problem. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you just stuck with chicken. Like, so now you got it on your chicken sandwich. At least when I go to Wendy's, I can get a potato. I can get some chili.
Wendy's does have a great selection.
I can get salad.
So would you go to Wendy's? Would you do it for Wendy's?
Maybe for Wendy's.
$54 a month.
Depends on what I got access to. But I maybe Wendy's because I can go get a potato. I can go get a salad.
Joe, you open this Pandora's box. What would be the one that you'd go with?
I'm either Wendy's or Taco Bell.
Taco Bell? The soy meat that they heat up in a plastic bag and put in boiling water?
It's delicious. I don't care what's in it. They make some damn good food.
Back to the whole bad decision
Nacho
thing.
fries?
That might be one of the bad decisions.
Listen, the chicken at Taco Bell too. Like you get a couple of chicken tacos. And stuff.
Get a Baja
I don't know
Blast.
if I would do that. Baja. We need a Baja Fresh. Baja Fresh is freaking top notch.
I mean,
I don't even know where there is one anymore. There used to be one in Jersey near me, and now it's gone off Route 22.
On the low, Long John Silver isn't the same.
I think the Pope owns Long John Silver's, doesn't he?
Long John, listen, you never see a standalone Long John Silver. Long John Silver be like mixed with A&W, KFC, Burger King. Like, man, come on, man.
So I have a confession to make.
Love Hush.
What's that?
I tried a Long John Silver's in the middle of Indiana this past summer.
Oh, my Lord.
Why would
what
you
are
do
you
that?
doing?
That's amazing, bro. Did you get the malt vinegar?
No.
What?
You're gonna yell at me because I didn't have seafood from there. I heard from a source that they had the best chicken tenders in the game.
Really?
And
they chickens, man, that batter is fresh and flat. Like, if you look at how they batter their stuff.
Yeah, I would actually trust that. I'm not going to fillet you for that, so to speak.
I'm going to say, in my humble opinion, is that source was factually incorrect.
That source was incorrect.
They were mid. Although I will say
the chicken.
I would say the chicken maybe did taste a little bit fresher.
Yeah, the chicken is good, and put that malt vinegar on there, man. You get them hush puppies. Oh,
a lot of people saying you're blasphemous on
about
the
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A is horrible, man. I don't even know what people see in it outside of their milkshakes and that tea or lemonade they have. I probably
John Robinson, Bart probably like Arby's.
Hey, they got a Frisco burger?
I don't know.
The Frisco is amazing. The patty melt.
I can't go to Arby's just looking at that roast beef.
Let me tell you,
That's not.
let me tell you
I don't want to see that.
On the low, A&W, crushing everybody.
A&W is awesome, but that's not a drive-through, is it?
Yes, it is.
It is?
Chili cheese fry, bro, that's a
Where do
fast
they
food.
have A&W's that's a drive-through now?
On a highway near you.
They used to have one in Jersey down the shore. I haven't been to one in forever. I love them.
They used to have one going up to Cortland.
Like on Mondays as a senior in high school, we were allowed to go out to lunch. We'd go to A&W.
They had one in Cortland, man. You get the root beer float. You got the bacon cheeseburger. You got the hot dog. You got the glizzy with the chili cheese on. They got the chili cheese with the fries with the like cheese sauce. Oh,
I don't know if it
they
was
just got bad marketing. They just got bad marketing.
Yeah, if I was going to do any of them, it would probably be Chick-fil-A. But if you're going to do let me do a fast casual, then it would probably be Five Guys, because I think Five Guys is very difficult.
Five Guys don't have a drive-through, so they just
no, they don't.
They disqualified,
and they're also more expensive. Like you can go to a Five Guys for two people and walk out of there, and how the hell was that $50?
Yeah,
right. But
anytime my fast food, if I got my kids with me or something like that, and we get 3 meals and it's like $55, I'm like, bro, we could have went to Applebee's, we could have went to Chili's, we could have sat down at Outback. Like, once you get to the $50 mark, man, it's time for you to elevate and go somewhere else.
You know what? You just brought something up that I want to bring back, because I'm getting a little tired of the slander, and I'll explain next. Bart Carlin, ESPN New York.
The Knicks.
Tonight in Game 5, they take a 3-2 series lead in the opening round with a 29-point win over the Atlanta Hawks.
The Hawks.
Their mindset was to come out and try to bully us and be physical, and they did that.
The NBA playoffs.
The toughest game to win is the one that ends someone's season, so we got to be super disciplined. We got to execute at the highest level.
Game 6 coverage gets underway tonight at 6 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
FanDuel is serving up a happy hour every day during the playoffs. We're talking special drops you won't want to miss, from profit boosts to bonus bets and more, with everything in between. You can find what you're looking for on FanDuel, and the best part, it's every single day. So whether you're betting the early game or gearing up for primetime, make sure you open the FanDuel app and see what's waiting for you today. So head to FanDuel.com/local to get started during this playoff run. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. From profit boosts to bonus bets and more, with everything in between, you can find what you're looking for on FanDuel, and the best part, it's every single day. Make sure you open the FanDuel app and see what's waiting for you today. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Rewards are non-withdrawable. Restrictions do apply, including bonus and token expiration, leg requirements, and max wager amount. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
Looking for unconditional love? Join London Jewelers May 3rd from 12 to 4 p.m. at Garvey's Point Dog Park in Glen Cove for a heartwarming pet adoption event supporting Rescue Paw Foundation. Each animal has a story and is waiting for a loving home. Come meet them, connect, and be part of something truly special. Rain or shine, help us turn hopeful moments into forever homes.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joinDOC or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Register today to take the test.
Adam Schefter here. According to CNBC, nearly half of hiring managers say a candidate's enthusiasm is the most important factor when considering them for a role. Well, if you need to hire for your business, how can you separate the candidates who are really excited from the ones that are just meh? With ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter has a new feature that quickly shows you the most interested qualified candidates first. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
The Knicks are in the playoffs and working toward their ultimate goal.
The 2025 NBA Cup champions, your New York Knicks.
Will this be the year the Knicks punch their ticket to the NBA Finals?
The Knicks have much bigger goals at the end of the year. Step back three with 5 seconds. He got it! Jalen Brunson steps back and puts the Knicks in front.
Thanks to all our New York Knicks partners this season, including New York Presbyterian, NYC Department of Corrections, Boost Mobile, and the Parisman Firm on ESPN New York.
Here we go, y'all. So what's the scenario?
Two things. Number one, I'm getting old tired of the Chili slander. Can we just all acknowledge that Chili? You might not like it.
It's not that many Chili's.
Who's slandering Chili's?
A lot of people have been slandering Chili's outside of here.
Chili's is a royal institution.
I don't disagree. It is as reliable a place to go to eat as there is.
They had a Chili's challenge or something. Like Gigi is always in this TikTok type of stuff where you go there and you get some type of tower or something like that a couple years ago. It was super viral. Me, I'm an Applebee's guy. I feel like if you want to go get cheap drinks too.
I don't hate that.
Go get you some Applebee's. That's what I'm
Some
saying.
dollar margaritas.
And it's not. That's what I'm saying.
I know where you can get $5 margaritas tonight.
No doubt.
Calandras.
Anyway, better than wings. I don't know how much they cost per dozen, but man.
Half-price wings tonight with Bart and I, Game 6.
Wings.
Half-price wings, $5 margaritas with Bart tonight. We got giveaways at Calandras in Caldwell, New Jersey for Knicks Hawks Game 6. Be there. Anyway, the Italian Village, and it's going to be phenomenal. I have heard people kind of rip on Chili's like it's not a great place anymore. I'm like,
it's not
you're
that
out of your mind.
It's not that many out there anymore.
Listen.
You know who's taking over for them? Tommy Tavern is like starting to take over.
Tommy's Tap or yeah.
They're starting to take over like those Applebee's territories and Chili's. Just because I feel like they're getting older as far as like people are. This our generation. That and the Miller's Ale House is starting to like take over like the territory that Chili's used to be.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those. Let me just say this, okay? I've been to them all.
Of course.
There's one old reliable that I'm sticking with, okay? Tommy's Tavern Tap is very good. The Chili's, they don't disappoint me.
Chili.
I know what I'm getting.
Baby back.
Like, I love that old-timer burger, get a little mustard on it. Oh, ooh.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. You know what I'm saying?
Secondly, I wanted to get to this, which I haven't gotten to. By the way, do you like Chick-fil-A? Which, by the way, is this
Chick-fil-A is horrible, man. To me, Chick-fil-A is the worst.
What's the kid's name who's running our thing tonight?
That'd be Jefferson.
Jefferson spelled Chick-fil-A CHIC. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Do you like Chick-fil-A? No, Bart is right. 58%. Wow.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is in the mid, but for what I love about Chick-fil-A is they really care about your order. They out there with the little house raincoat, whatever that's over their head. They taking your order. And they always get it right, and they such pleasant people.
Yes.
Right. That so much so that even if my order wrong, I don't even cuss them out because they were so nice.
I wouldn't know they'd ever gotten my order wrong.
I've
said this many times. I completely stick by it. I trust people at that drive-thru more than some members of my family.
You should see how I light up when I see Africans serving at Popeyes. I know my order going to be right.
See, I need to go to Popeyes because I haven't had the chicken sandwich in a long time. I need to go. Other thing I wanted to hit on here real quick. So we talked about Jordan Reed has his very, very, very early mock draft out for next year. Okay, top 3 picks. As the Jets with the 3rd pick. Just again, you don't have to knock that. That is what it is. You don't know if it's because the Jets got it or somebody else got it with their pick or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay?
Damn.
Maybe the Colts are that bad. All right? Anyway, number 1 pick, Cardinals, Arch Manning. Number 2 pick, Dolphins, Jeremiah Smith. Number 3 pick, Jets, Dante Moore. Here's the thing.
Thought you can get away from us, didn't you?
Well, they are the one thing the Jets are doing is making themselves a lot more attractive of a place for whoever the quarterback's going to be. And not only that, Sadiq, they got your guy.
Yeah.
You know, you want to come and play with him some more?
Okay, Sadiq should be able to give him the inside information. Like, yo, bro, it's legit.
Hopefully Sadiq is not saying there's stay away from him.
Because he ain't going to say that. He ain't going to want to be by himself.
No.
They going to say together.
Misery loves company.
Together we can change. He know the best chance for him getting out of here for him to get his numbers. And this guy going to serve him up some balls. So he'll lie to his boy. But, I wonder if Arizona did get the first overall pick, right? I wonder if the Manning family be like, nah, we not doing that. Would they pull a San Diego and say, no, you can draft us, but then trade us to the Jets, and then trade? And it'd be funny. It'd be funny if the Jets be like, no, we good.
When it comes to the Manning family, I would not rule anything out because they both, whether or not Peyton wants to admit it, he did it.
Yeah,
and Eli did it too. So I would not rule it out.
So would you
They might say what they say right now. I don't necessarily.
Well, what I'm saying is, going into next year, do you think that a quarterback's gonna have more success throwing to Marvin Harris and McBride and Jeremiah Love? But the problem is they can't protect nobody. So they got a horrible offensive line.
Yeah, that's a problem.
At least with the Jets, you have the same similar Breece Hall, Love, Garrett Wilson. Let's see if Sadiq can be like a McBride.
They are becoming a much more attractive place to be.
But they have an offensive line. So, like, if I'm a quarterback, I'm saying, man, I prefer the Jets.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all.
You know what's crazy? I believe that this year, and it always happens like that, I think that Deshaun Watson's going to come back and have a hell of a year, and people will be saying, what should we do?
Jordan had the Browns taking C.J. Carr from Notre Dame, who I don't know how good he is.
But I just believe that Deshaun Watson, it always happens like this. Wasted a whole contract. They got absolutely nothing for him. Going to come this year and ball his ass off. Because remember, he's only, 30?
What do they have to lose other than...
But he's only 30.
Yeah, but other than trying to get Shador more time and a chance to win the job, like, what else do you have to lose at this point?
Well, they think that Deshaun Watson is the one that's going to start the season. And I think Deshaun is going to have a bounce-back year and in a new offense with a good coach that knows how to use them. And he's going to put the entire league in a dilemma. Like, do we believe what we just saw, or do we believe the 5 years that we saw before that?
Calandras tonight, Knicks, Hawks, Game 6, Calandras Italian Village in Caldwell, New Jersey. $5 margaritas, half-price wings. Me and Bart, come hang. Let's do this.
Close it out.
K next, ESPN New York.
I'm wearing a Kodai Senga jersey right now.
Took me at least 3 years to start sucking.
Why, am I going to slurp all over the place? That's not good.
Mother's Day is coming, and you gotta show love to the mothers in your life. Between my mom and my wife, who is now a first-time mom, I got a lot of appreciation I need to show. So yeah, Mother's Day matters, and you gotta